What's on?
Chilling,
What's
man.
on,
Hold
Walter?
on. Shout out to Irvin K. He said W leave, W go. Pause. My guy Irvin K said I miss you, Breezy. I was just here yesterday. Shout out to Irvin K though, man. He's a dope fan for real. Nets
Shout
fans
out
is
to
Nets
her.
fans. Word. Shout out to Big Dog Hunting. Brooklyn we wildin'. That's for sure. He said salute to the panel. But talk to me, Leaf. What you thought about tonight, bro?
I was like back and forth in between the game, but it looked like we dominated from start to finish. Um, we definitely a lot of combined scoring tonight. I ain't really having. I was really in the car, like kind of listening into the game because I had to read. I ain't have my thing on my Yes app network subscription again. I got to renew that shit. But looked like an overall good game. Looked like everybody shot well. Like everybody shared the ball. And did what they were supposed to do, man. So a good win. Good first win for KO. Man. I guess we'll see where we could go from there.
I got a question for y'all. Um,
Yeah, I'm listening.
so
What's up, bud?
You know.
how did you guys feel about Ben Simmons coming off the bench? And like, do you guys think that it should be his role moving forward?
Absolutely. I
I
thought that
love.
was. I want to continue that by saying like when he was coming off the bench, that's the best unit he was playing with because the thing is at that time when he first started coming off the bench, going back to the Utah game. Remember, we didn't have Dayron at the time, so he was the only person. He was the person probably basically somewhat of the backup center slash point um on that bench rotation when he came off the bench. If you go look at the games that he came off the bench, well, other than the Phoenix game, I don't even think he played the Phoenix game. I want to say, but the games that he did come off the bench, that he was playing better in, obviously, but that it really don't change my mind about this unit, about this group. I mean, but we did play a great game tonight, and we needed to win. And we got that win tonight, and so I mean, we'll see what we could do from here. But I do like him better off the bench. I don't want him to get another penny from the league after this year. I want him playing 14 to 15 minutes or less. Um, every time he comes into an NBA game from here on out. So I'm cool with it. He come off the bench. That's good for us, man. So,
Um, to answer your question, I love it. I think he should come off the bench. I think both him, uh, Cam Johnson, and Ben Simmons should both come off the bench. Yes, they're making a pretty good amount of money, and you don't want to put your the assets that you gave money on the bench. But these guys got to prove it, man, and they got to earn it. So if you ain't earned to start, you shouldn't be starting. Period. And now that we
Yo,
got
no, go ahead, finish. I just wanted to add to that. Go ahead.
And now that we got Schroeder, it even makes more sense because guess what? All you Ben Simmons Nets fans and Ben Simmons Glazers, yes, he does make us better as a team as far as running the team. Is he a better point guard than Schroeder? Yes, but you know what? I'd rather start Schroeder because I know Schroeder, even though he's not as good as a point guard, he's still solid enough to run the team, and he's a scoring threat. He can knock down an open three here and there. He can hit it. He can go to the rack, and if he gets fouled, he can hit his free throws. And on top of that, I think I consider Schroeder a high basketball IQ player. He's small. He's not the most athletic. He's not the most fastest. He's not the biggest, but he he plays with his head, as you could see with that play he did with Clax when Clax hit that midi, like when it was like a second left, and he told Clax, as soon as I give you the ball, he coordinated with that with Clax. Yo, as soon as I get you the ball, shoot that shit.
So
Like, you know
shoot
what I'm
that shit.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
nah,
shoot
bro,
it.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with
So
you.
I I think Ben needs to come off the bench, man, and maybe this also will help him build his confidence back up. But he hasn't deserved to start on this basketball team. And we have
Yeah.
another guy who can play point guard. He's a serviceable point guard and he can
Mhm.
score a little bit. So hell yeah, he deserves to come
Yeah.
off the bench.
Yeah, yo, listen, Joey, shout out to you and Wow and Joey BK. I mean, and you know what I'm saying? Wow for that dope question. Shout out to Leaf. Listen, I agree. And before we segue to Iceman, shout out to Iceman, shout out to League Bremen, shout out to everybody in the chat. The truth is that that's what I meant about having a locker room and being the biggest voice as a coach. But I don't care about your contract. You're better playing off of the bench. It's something about Cam Johnson coming off of the bench that make us a better team. I had a lot of critique to him, and I think it was rightfully so. But I think by putting him in that situation where the coach is the one with the strategy it's not you're coming off of the bench because you're not playing well. No, you're coming off of the bench because of strategy. So I think that's what it is. Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, but speaking on Cam Johnson, pause, he's somebody that plays in sets. This is why they be nice in college, because they play in structure and they play in sets. You ask them to become an on-ball player, that's not what they're good at. They're not going to excel to the extent where they could lead a team. That's something they would have to transition into maybe a season or two. So case in point is fans don't want this season to be a wash because they learning how to be on-ball players. Cam Johnson coming off the bench make us a better team immediately. And again, before I get long-winded, man, I want to say shout out to Iceman, man. What you thought about tonight, bro?
It was good, man. We needed that. I agree with y'all, man. This man has to stay on the bench. I'm talking about Ben Simmons here. You got to leave Schroeder there, man. He's a general on the floor. He brings dudes together in the middle of the court and huddles like, yo, get it together, you know, get in your spots. Another thing is about Cam Johnson. Yeah, he works off the bench as well. What I noticed about Kevin Ollie's playbook is that it works well for whoever's playing under the basket because that's the person who always gets the ball last. I've noticed that's why Claxton is getting a lot of looks and stuff like that. So it's good that we got Cam Johnson on the bench instead and Claxton and DFS there more because we need big bodies down there, you know, to get those easy buckets, man. But yeah, man, with Cam out, man, the ball move a little bit more now. Let's see how that works against the Magic because they got a lot of big bodies out there, you know. But I think they could sneak that one tomorrow, man. Hopefully, man. But hopefully, the X-ray came out for Cam Thomas, and everything's good. Everything's good with him.
Oh man, yo, shout out to Iceman. Hold on, real quick, man. Nah, man, I gotta hold on, real quick.
I think it was Chris Haynes that did it.
Hold on, Iceman. Shout out to Iceman for the dope tip. Shout out to Iceman for the dope take. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Wally on Wednesday. She became an on today. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Big fan Breezy with the buttons. I'm on with it. Yo, but
but that was Chris Haynes that came out with that. He just said that nothing's broken.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah, I appreciate that. But you the first one to set it on the panel. It's breaking news to us from you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, shout out to Iceman. But you know, again, going forward, I'm gonna have to say that Kevin Ollie is a better, and it was the Grizzlies. I'm just talking about what Kevin Ollie did. I'm not trying to get big on the win and say we fit in the, you know what I'm saying, make it to the playoffs because we're gonna get to the play. I'm not doing all of that. Just one win. We're gonna look at the post game interview with Kevin Ollie. You know what I mean? And you know, don't trip. I think if you listen to his post game interviews, you can get a fair glance at how these coaches think. You know, I don't know if all fans do that. I don't know if all fans watch the post game interviews, but you know, his is very telling. You know what I mean? He played Ben Simmons 14 minutes. That was intentional. He played Cam Johnson's 25 minutes, even though he came off of the bench. That was intentional. Cam Thomas shot the ball 14 times. That's more than any player tonight. That was intentional. Sharing the offense between Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas and Schroeder. More importantly, Schroeder than anybody because the spacing he provides, him being a point guard. He played 26 solid minutes, bro. Solid. And everything we said about Clax is where he was when he was in the paint. Remember, he won the award for you know, the being in the paint, like field goal percentage. Like I think that happened like last season. He was like 71%. We get somebody that could get him the ball. We a better offensive team. We a better offensive team.
Yeah, you don't get no award for that.
No, we don't. No. He got an award for field goal percentage. What you mean?
He got an actual trophy for that?
Yeah, bro. It was a small trophy, but it was still a trophy.
Yo, I have a question for y'all, yo. Do y'all think people be you know, I'm trying to win Brooklyn basketball, and I know, and every time when I talk about basketball, I know I don't think a lot of us, I think we have favoritism, of course, more team, and people get mad when I keep opposing this.
Question.
Do y'all think Ben Simmons should come off I think Ben Simmons coming off the bench is the best thing, yo. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We talked
Am I
about this
tripping?
before you pulled
Agree.
up. Yeah, we
Yeah, no,
already went through
but
this question, bro.
yeah, no. We agree with you.
Yeah,
Ivan. Shout out to Ivan. We agree with you. But go ahead. You could tell us why you feel
Yeah,
like
because you know y'all know I'm the one that been saying this for forever, and people be telling me, yo, like people been like, nah, Ben got a star or whatever, and I personally feel, and I know I'm not a Ben fan, so I understand it, but I feel like he could play the Russell Westbrook role for the Clippers. Like I generally feel that's hiding his weakness. You know what I mean? People like, no, just put Cam Thomas in the. I'm like, bro, and that's what he's 2-0 off the bench. My man is got a losing record starting
We got
now.
a whole lot of bench players and
But
not enough
not
starters,
only
bro.
that,
That's
this
the
is the
problem.
Yeah,
this is
but
the but no, but
Priest,
this
you're
is the
right. I
problem.
mean, Priest, sorry, Leaf, you're right. But the problem is, like, yo, we've been winning with Ben. We look better when Ben Simmons coming off the
You
bench.
know
That's
why?
my
Because
eye test is telling me. Keep it
this is
going.
why
That's
though.
2-0.
This is why though, because Ben Simmons is such a deficiency on offense that the Nets it hinders the Nets from really scoring and jumping out in front. You ever notice every time the Nets play, most of the time them niggas is always falling behind. They never jump out in front on games, really. They always playing from behind. If you got Ben Simmons starting the game, setting the tone, and you're not getting no scoring punch from him, you're
talk
gonna
to him.
always be behind.
Talk.
Yeah, that's why bro. I
Talk.
think like that's what I've been telling these. Like, I feel like I'm talking. They think I'm just trying to attack Ben or insult him by saying
Nah.
coming
Talk
off
to
the
him. Talk
bench.
to
I
they
think,
net fan soul. Talk to they net fan soul, bro.
yeah, like I think, like, bro, the results is there. Like 2-0, my nigga. That's still winning record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we
Hold on.
got.
I just want to hold on before I forget. You know how you could forget what you was gonna say because somebody was talking. I just want to say this real quick. Again, what I wanted from a coach is what I got from Kevin Ollie. Not necessarily Cam Thomas having 110 points and we win the game. No, that's not my style. Like I said, you got 7 players in double digits and one with 2 points away from double digits with Dayron Sharp having 8 points. That being said, he had 8 points, 8 boards, and 2 assists. Dayron Sharp played valuable minutes too because when he get in the game, he's part of the offense. He made Dayron Sharp part of the offense. He even gave DSJ 3 shots. He made CJ 9 shots. Look how he's spreading the ball around. It's no
But
domination.
Big
Hold
Breezy,
on.
you missing one player. You
Hold on,
missing.
I'm not, bro. Let me finish. What I'm saying is, we'll get to that player. You spread the ball around, bro. You giving the guys an opportunity to score the ball, and the importance is it's not only 3-pointers. Significantly, whoever said they was mad at Mikal Bridges for being 1 for 7 for 3-pointer, I agree. Dorian Finney-Smith, on the other hand, shout to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's him.
He's 6'10". He 1 for
Yeah.
4. So hold on. My point is, shout to Ivan. My point is that he took 4 3-pointers. So he shot more from the field than he did from the 3-ball. So you feel what I mean? That shit is important. You got to take more high percentage shots before you're supposed to warm up there. I seen a commercial with Curry, and he started with the like right in front of the rim. He don't start with 3-pointers. I'm just saying that to say, like, why you trying to heat up with 3-pointers? You should warm up and then take a 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
So
an hey
that's a
Breezy,
fact.
what you
But
saying that like I'm glad we won tonight, but I'm glad you said that because even though we won, we still took too many 3-pointers, man. I mean, like, damn, why we take so
42
many
3-pointers
3-pointers
and
like
only
that?
hit 15, bro. Like, listen, if we was playing any other team, bro, like we was playing a quality team tonight, bro, like they would have took advantage of that shit. Thank God
yo,
Right.
we was
can I
playing the
add
Memphis
something to
Grizzlies.
that too?
We got
Um,
too many bench and role players on this goddamn team. We need some damn starters, bro.
Yeah.
That should have
What
been
up,
different.
Iceman? I want to hear what you was going to add to that.
I think do you think the players have more confidence now on Kevin Ollie? Like after a win, like do you think they trust him more now? Because this is his first win. So now let's see how they react after a win with
Yeah.
him.
All right.
You
So
think
hold
now
on.
like the next game, like the
Hold on. Let
playbook
me
is so
Iceman,
yeah.
let me answer that. Before I pulled up, I seen the beginning of the post game interview with KO, right? For Kevin Ollie. and he was basically like, "Yo, they, hit him with the Gatorade." You dig? He's like, I thought I should have known, because when I went in the locker room, the other coaches didn't come with me. I should have figured that out. You know what I mean? I went in there and I'm drenched right now. So he had the post game interview drenched. So I'm saying all I have to say to Brockworks' comment: wins regardless of who you are playing after a bunch of losses build morale. I think that locker room felt morale. They felt like they doing something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was negative. So Cam Thomas was in that locker room too, celebrating. They said Cam Thomas gave him the biggest hug the other day in practice. I'm saying all I have to say that is building, to answer your question. Yes, it's building morale strong. Brooklyn,
and
morale building, all of that.
And to all you Nets fans who's going to try to discredit this win and say it was only the Memphis Grizzlies, just think about it. The Memphis Grizzlies just beat the damn Bucks before the All-Star break.
Ooh.
That same fucking team beat the Bucks. So,
man,
NBA.
I would also like to add that there was a clip at the end of the game, right when it hit, and DSJ was looking a bit like discouraged because his minutes were depleting. I think tonight he played 16 minutes, and he looked sad. So KO, he actually reached out to DSJ, and instead of DSJ being upset about it, he actually showed the respect to KO, and he stopped to listen to what KO had to say as they were walking back into the tunnel. So I think these guys actually do respect KO, and after this win, I think we're about to see a win streak now.
So
yes,
all right.
That's just my observation.
Plus we got Atlanta too.
Thanks.
Oh man.
My observation, right? A lot of us, when Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas get the ball, we do a lot of watching. So this team was denying the ball. What made me happy about KO, Finney Smith was aggressive, attacking, shooting, and you could tell that we all play basketball of some sort, right? If you touch, you playing, you shooting, it's hard to play defense if you're not scoring. Let's keep it a buck. So Finney Smith was really involved in both ends of the floor, and I feel like KO gave him that confidence. He was driving. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, look, you're like, this man driving, attacking, what? Wow. So that was something that, caught my eye. He didn't stand just here, Bridges do something. Here, Cam Thomas do something. He was very aggressive.
So again, I think it's a coaching approach for the ball to be sprayed evenly like that. I want to say shout to Wild, shout to Wally on Wednesday, shout to Fireholm on Twitter. You can see her content is dope. Shout to her again. Congratulations on becoming an aunt.
Thanks again.
The word New York Nets in the comment. He said we've yet to solidify.
Auntie Wally.
Huh?
Yeah, Auntie Wiley.
Auntie Wiley. Nice. New York. I'm just reading the comments. New York Nets said we've yet to solidify and identify as a ball club. Diddy says Ali can make history if he know what up. Shout out to New York Nets, man. I like the optimism, man. I appreciate it.
So you saw that play that he did too when Ben Simmons going to the post, a complete fake.
Would you say that again, Ivan?
Y'all saw that play when Ben Simmons pretended to go to a post? Ali called a play. It was the second quarter, the end of the second quarter. Ben Simmons pretended to go to the post move. He passed it out, gave it to Finney Smith for a layup, a complete play. I thought that was pretty dope, man.
Hold on, Ivan. I heard, I didn't see it. I heard, I was listening to it on the radio. I was moving around, and they said that he made an assist because he passed out the post. You know what I'm talking about? He passed.
So Ben Simmons will pretend. So for Ben Simmons to be effective, because y'all know Ben Simmons stand in the dunker spot. So Ali called a play, and I'm like, what? Ben Simmons doing post moves. So everybody had, because Ben Simmons had a smaller defender. So they were like, yo, Ben Simmons gonna attack. So everybody was paying attention to Ben Simmons, and then after that, Finney Smith went cut in. Ben Simmons passed it to him for layup. Yo, final play. I like, yo, son, we did a play. That's crazy.
Hold on. You, Ivan, basically saying that it's refreshing to see an actual basketball play, an actual X and O. We drew this up in the huddle. We know what we doing.
Yeah, and my thing too. I like how he was saying, because I be telling people we can't afford to miss any other play. Yo, I know I like Cam Thomas, but we need everybody on board, man. The only way we got a chance to win, we don't have the talent for one player to go off. We need everybody to go off, and that's our only chance. And I think we did that tonight. And like he said, everybody got the cake.
Hold on. Big Dog Clinton said they putting him back in his habitat, passing out the post. That's his habitat. I mean, maybe.
I don't know if that's his habitat, but I will say this, bro. Like, listen, in terms of the rest of this season, bro. Wait, who? Don't we got a game tomorrow?
Yeah, Orlando. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it might be curtains, bro. So, but
Yeah, they got big
I ain't
men
gonna.
over there, bro.
Yeah. It might be
Didn't
curtains, bro.
Yeah, but we beat them last time, though.
McHale
The
dropped
last time we
40 on
played.
them the last
That,
game.
Yeah,
that,
yeah, and
yeah, that
40?
Paulo
was
is injured
Word?
too, so we might.
that might have been a lifetime ago, Wally. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, listen, like to be honest with you, like when I'm looking at the rest of the schedule, look winnable. I just see a lot of effort that could be applied from this team and just the right rotations. The best thing we could do is just put the right rotations out there and at least give ourselves a chance. But at the
Yeah,
same
I
time,
agree. The right
but
rotations.
at the same time, like that DSJ mixed with another non-shooting big and somebody else and Ben Simmons with that ain't gonna work. Nah, we got to stop doing that. The thing is, I definitely agree with Breezy in terms of not playing these players, starting these players just for money, but in terms of strategy, because that's the thing that's gonna work at the end. We're like we're gonna have to make something shake, man. Like because we ain't got no
Right.
picks, we ain't got nothing else. We gotta put some value in these players, but because eventually we gotta get rid of these niggas, man. Because a lot of them are bench players and role players, man. So we gonna need some starters and we gonna need something to build around. Coming into next season, that way we could get rid of somebody. That's the best thing we could do. Is rotations and try to raise some value on some of these players so we could get them niggas the fuck up out of here. So, that's all it is,
So
man.
hold on, y'all know about yeah, I know y'all know about injuries and stuff. So they said Cam Thomas was still walking on that. So that what I guess a sprain, right? If you walking on that, that's a couple days or not tripping or
He
Iceman said that he's negative, so that's good news. I ain't trying to read into too much of it. I don't think he plays tomorrow.
I mean,
But
they saying it's
I
not going
think
to
he
be
get
out
limited.
for
I think he get limited minutes
long.
tomorrow, bro.
yeah, but
Like
negative and clean only means that it wasn't no broke. Like he don't have anything broken, but it still can be
exactly.
sprained though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
probably
it
swollen
still
up.
could be like a sprain or whatever. But yeah, but I say limited minutes, bro, at the most tomorrow, bro. Like I mean, but because you got to fly to another city. Right now, they probably flying there as we speak. I mean, but yeah, it is what
so
it
who
is.
got put in the starting lineup? I put Cam Johnson back in the starting lineup, man. I think you got to
I
and
mean,
put
I don't think we. I don't think we got
Hold
no
on. Let me
choice.
just
I don't think we
hold
got
on.
no choice at this point.
Hold on, no. Cam Johnson starting line because Cam Thomas not in the starting line.
yeah, yeah.
Because Cam Thomas, yeah, he gonna need limited
I like
minutes.
Lonnie Walker coming off the bench. I like
Yeah,
Ben
Yeah.
Simmons
Yeah,
and him playing together.
it's definitely going to be CJ because
but
CJ is
no,
playing the 6-man role right now.
But no. But what I'm saying is, realistically, you want to put Lonnie there because he could self-create. If look, okay, so hold on. We all agreed that we was taking too many 3-pointers, right? We don't want the team. That's not our identity. We supposed to be going to the paint, getting to the rack. So I'm saying all that. I'm saying all that to say, what up, saying I see you. What up? Just talking basketball. If we could get to the rack, Lonnie Walker could help us do it. Or put somebody or Trendon Watford. My point is, again, it's strategic to put Cam Johnson off to the bench. I don't know why he plays better off of the bench. He just do.
Yeah.
So I'm not
because he's a bench player. He's not a starter.
That's what it is. He a bench player.
He was a bench player with the Suns.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't, again, if it worked, I don't see why we shouldn't just do the same thing because it worked. Until somebody stopped what we did, then we could say, all right, well, it's only because of the Grizzlies. But I'm
gonna be honest with you.
But still, I still want to be, because again, remember, it's about executing, right? So I'm saying that to say the turnovers were to 8. We had 8 turnovers. So forget all the other stats, how many points we made and this and that. The 8 turnovers says a lot. That says we weren't giving them extra chances. We
took care of the ball.
Everything exactly. Everything that we did, we made sure they got it out the mud. If they ain't get it out the mud, we wasn't giving them nothing.
In all honesty, bro, like I think the key to unlock it, the person that need to be unlocked the most on this team is Wofford. Wofford need to be unlocked, bro.
For sure.
The thing is,
but they talking about the starting lineup. I said Lonnie.
No. Listen, if we saying Lonnie, bro, then you want to. Lonnie is already on limited minutes as it is. So the thing is,
Exactly.
if you're gonna play Lonnie, that means you need more size. You need more height
Hey,
back
I'm
there with
telling
him.
you, it's going to.
I'm leaning on Watford like to start, but not to get started minutes. But like everything is gonna everything from here on out is gonna just depend on the right subs and the right rotations. That's
Yeah.
what it's gonna depend
Y'all
on,
Yo,
bro.
boys,
I
Like
want,
y'all.
I
that's it.
want, I want to get your guys' take on it, right? I feel like,
Oh,
okay, so I noticed with a lot of basketball games, is I like Finney Smith because even if he sucks on offense, he always make it up on defense. But I noticed that we win or lose if Finney Smith is feeling good. I know because Mikal Bridges is gonna give us 20 points. Cam Thomas gonna give us 20 points. I mean, I think we could comfortably. Well, I don't know what to expect from Schroeder yet, but and then Claxton gonna give us what 10 rebounds, right? 15 points. Am I not mistaken? Cam Johnson, Lonnie Walker. We already know what to expect for them, right? I always feel like we
No,
live or
but
die
hold
by
on,
Finney
but
Smith.
hold on.
Yo, if he
Let
can
me
score
add,
like this, I feel like we in games.
right.
That's my
Hold on.
observation.
Let me add to that. Let me add to that. To what Leaf said before you said something too. The minutes that shared, right? So you got the starters 25, 31, 21, 26, 29. So you want your starters playing shy 30 minutes if they have to. And only one that played 31 minutes was guess who? Yeah, Mikal Bridges, right? But then you got Cam Johnson playing 25 minutes. That's valuable, sharp. Simmons and DSJ and Walker playing what 14, 14, 19, and 15. And Cam Johnson again for 25 minutes. Only garbage time was 3 of the players, but he made sure every player played. Nobody got a D and a P. He is a coach that them DNP days, you remember the tight 8-man rotations. This is the
Mm-hmm.
major difference I'm seeing from Coach Ali to Coach John Fon. He is going to play. If you're on the Brooklyn Nets roster, you're going to get minutes. He's going to find a way to put you in the game.
that's what he gonna do.
Hold on. That mantra that Vaughn was talking about, always be ready so you ain't got to get ready when you still got players getting DNPs. He ain't live that. Kevin KO lived that. He's a real coach like that. That's really his coaching style. You know what I'm saying?
The reality is he don't have no choice because he's starting to realize what we already know about this team. Everybody kind of needs to play, bro, because you got to find the right rotations to match
Yeah.
and match
Yeah.
But
everything on the court, bro. Because
even if
it's
it is
players
from
on
that
it's
way, he
players
still
on.
know his team.
But hold on. But the thing is, we got players on this team with too many liabilities on one side of the ball. It's either guys
Exactly.
that defensively sound that ain't worth shit on offense. It's guys that offensively sound, bro. They need help on
And
defense.
on
But hold
defense,
on,
So
but
don't.
Yeah.
hold
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
no. This is what I'm saying. He ain't got no space for that, Leaf. He's an interim coach. He know it's about being successful and being productive in this time. Even if he's not gonna be here, he could be somewhere, and he know that. So hold on, I'm saying that to say he don't have no time to worry about what he don't got. He looking at what he do got and making the most of it. And
Yeah. No,
again,
I know.
hold on, I'm saying,
I'm not
listen,
even going to that. I'm not even
listen,
going
no,
to
no.
what he
But what
don't
I'm
have.
saying
I'm
is,
not
hold
even
on, hold
going
on.
to what he don't have.
I don't want to deviate from the one thing that makes him different from Steve Nash, Dan Tony, Jock Vaughn, all three of them. It's him playing all of the players on the roster. That's intentional.
Right.
Watch how
that's
this team
true.
is different because he's utilizing all of the players, looking for disadvantages on the opposing team to put Ben Simmons in the post. We've been screaming this all season. And again, I was wrong about Jack Vaughn. Yeah, you know, I'm the guy that I'm gonna go out rooting for the wrong guy because he's on my team, on my the team I'm a fan
There was a
for.
lot of shit you was wrong about this
So,
year,
so, but
bro.
no, but hold on. So let me, Kevin Ollie, the coach. Maybe I'm going too far with the first win, but again, I think it's impressive to play all your players. It says
Yeah.
something. I keep talking about morale and identity. I think that's where you get it. When you show everybody in that locker room, you count, and you do that by giving them
But
minutes. As
Breezy,
a coach, you find a way to give them minutes.
that's
But here's the thing, bro. No matter what coach was coaching this team, this particular group from the time we started the
The
season
coach
to
do
all the way
matter.
to now. No. I mean the coach do matter, but it's only going to matter if the coach plays all 11 or 12 people, bro. Because the thing is, We don't have no true advantages on this team, bro. We got nothing but role players and bench niggas on this team, bro. Like, so we gotta
But
figure out
that's what
this shit work.
Bro,
that's what I didn't understand.
Listen. Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead.
I said that from the beginning.
I was just gonna say that's why I didn't understand why Vaughn wasn't playing people, because coming into the season, we as Net fans talked about one of our strengths was going to be how deep we were, where it was going to be, you know what I mean? So how stacked we were. So as far as like, hey, we got a solid. Not only do we got an okay, starting five, they may not be star-studded, but they still solid and they should be defensively sound. And then we also got another solid five guys on the bench. So my thing is, Vaughn wasn't playing people. Like, why are we deep if you're not going to play people? You know what I mean?
I need y'all to go back to my PC episode. I said at best case scenario, bro, we are the Clippers before they got Kawhi. Them niggas won 48 games, bro. Don't tell me that team ain't way better. Don't tell me that team ain't way more better than us. We ain't even have as many pieces of that team. They had two 6-man of the year candidates. Lou Williams, who won it, and Montrezl Harrell, who was came in second. They bench ran that squad, bro. The starters, I don't know who the starters was. Patrick Beverly was starting. That's how bad that damn roster was. They somehow won 48 games with that team. By the way, Glenn Rivers was the damn coach of that team, by the way. But here's the thing. We needed to play a whole lot of our players just like they played a whole lot of their players. This is how a team that's not talented works.
Right,
that's
right, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I wouldn't say talented. We just don't have the the stars.
Listen. Hold on. What I'm saying is this. Y'all talking about the personnel. I'm not talking about the personnel. I'm talking about the coaching styles of different coaches. Steve Nash came in here and changed every fucking starting five every different game. There was never a starting five that was consistent. It was ridiculous. So case in point is they can have a great game in that starting five. Go up in the second quarter with the lead because you chose this starting five. The next game, I'm done with it. They choose a different starting five. Fuck out of here. Case in point is that don't build morale. Now I'm staying with morale and identity. That don't build morale and identity, bro. What Kevin Ollie did tonight builds morale and identity. I'm listening while talk to me.
I would like to add to what you're saying, Breezy, because I'm about to knock out in a minute. So I just got one more point before I leave. You can definitely tell that Kevin Ollie is still experimenting with this roster because he hasn't played Jalen Wilson any minutes in the first two losses. And it's just now in this game today that he decided to give Jalen Wilson minutes. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can tell that, and even with the 3-guard lineup, he's adjusting. And that's one of the main things I actually really like about KO, because JV was very stubborn in his ways. And even if people would tell him like, yo, this type of scheme is not working, he would still stick with it. The starting lineup with Dinwiddie still in it was disgusting. Right. And he knew that, but he was so stubborn and he kept Dinwiddie in there. Kevin Ollie is adjusting. The only gripe I have with him, though, is that keeping Cam Thomas in the game while we up by 30 was a huge mistake.
Facts.
That's the only thing I have about his coaching thus far. But what
I think he's figuring it out. I think he's
figuring
it out. Well,
I think he just wanted to make sure that we secured this W. That's why he did that.
Right.
Either one or two things, but I think honestly he's figuring it out on the fly, man.
But you're right. It wasn't worth keeping Cam out there for. You were right about that.
Yeah.
I felt like we were really up big. I didn't think he needed to be out there neither.
Yeah, but the thing is, we so limited with shot creators and people that can create on this team, man. I mean, actually at a point where like we kind of had to, but at the same thing, but like you kind of risking. So we somewhat of in a lose-lose situation, in a double-edged sword type of situation. But I mean, we got to do what we got to do. So.
Hey, Breezy, I wanted to say something to what Warley said, and I agree, man. I really like this kid, Jalen Wilson, a lot. I think he was a sneaky good pick, and he's going to prove that the more he gets consistent minutes.
Second round, right? He wasn't even first round.
Yeah, he was second round. And I think he's going to be really good. I mean, I think the two Nets, two young guys that, that got good motor, got good athleticism, can handle the ball, fairly decent shooters, need more minutes. And that's Jalen Wilson and Trendon Watford. I think they got to get bumped up in the rotation, man. Like,
Absolutely.
because I think that youth, that motor, that athleticism, I mean, it could, and that size can help us. They're both a pretty decent size too. Um,
Yes.
so
They both about a good 6'7", 6'8", right
yeah,
around
six
there.
seven, six between 6'7", 6'8", six
Six
nine,
eight.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Walford's a little heavier, but
Well,
I mean,
Waffle could definitely drive and get. He could put his head down and make a play. You know, he could
yeah,
put it
and,
like
and,
he could
and he
lower
and
it. He
he
could lower his shoulder and make a play, bro. Like so. I
yeah,
mean,
he got the little floater game around the rim. He can.
I'm all right with running him. Listen, we can't just limit ourselves to just Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas, but knowing that all of these niggas
It's
need to be set
CJ.
up.
It's CJ.
And CJ, bro, like what
Yeah.
CJ dribbling the straight line, man. I don't really trust him.
Yeah.
So the thing,
But what I'm
Salute
saying,
Wally. Salute Breezy. Salute Leaf. Who else up here?
what's going on,
Joey
preach?
BK,
What's going on?
Salute Joey. You know what I
Iceman.
mean? Iceman, salute.
Yes, sir.
What up, fellas? And
Preach, what's
hey,
going
ma'am.
on,
what's
bro?
good?
How y'all doing?
We
What's
doing
going on?
we
What's going
doing
on with the
good.
Glad.
preach, man? How that
Wally
UNC
on
go?
Wednesday
How that
became my
UNC
auntie
game go?
today. Shit, we won the game.
How that UNC
Fuck,
game go,
We
bro?
I
know better
forgot to
than
watch that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How that UNC game go, preach?
I
it
forgot
was.
to watch it. I ain't
It,
gonna lie to you.
it
I
was a
had to
good
put the
game of
Nets on the big
basketball.
screen.
All right.
They did me
Hold on,
proud tonight.
hold on. Big Dog Hunting said salute Auntie Wally.
Oh, thank you, Big Dog Hunting. Thank you.
They did me proud tonight, so I had to put them on the big screen. I was gonna just leave them on the computer.
Hey, I wasn't gonna put him up at all, bro. Like I was in the car listening to the game, bro. So you know how I was, bro.
I was watching that shit on the computer. We was making shots and shit. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me change this channel.
This is
Oh,
He said, "Wait a minute, let me change the channel." I
let
was
me put
listening
this
to the
on the
game, bro.
screen.
I was listening to the game on my phone, bro. Like yes, sir.
So hold on. It is a unknown comfort that all Nets fans had. We didn't know. We had no assurity when the next time we was going to get a win. Everybody kind of felt on edge, like we
word.
go, like
I saw this as a
when is the
50-50
next
game,
time it's
bro.
really
I ain't
gonna
gonna hold you.
happen? Did y'all?
I saw
Is
this
it
as a
just?
coin flip, bro. I mean,
I was
This was
looking
a
at,
50.
if you look at the way Memphis played against the Clippers, this was
mm-hmm.
definitely not a sure win.
Exactly.
But the way we did, forget the offense, the way we defended tonight,
Absolutely.
chef's
86
kiss.
points.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
And talk to
absolutely.
me. What you like about the defense, man? Talk to me.
I like the that they didn't allow matchup hunting. I like that they contested all the jump shots.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Nick Claxton put Jaren Jackson in the straight jacket.
Yeah,
What
yes,
else?
Um,
sir. Yeah, he
What else?
did.
Talk
What
to
else?
um,
me.
I like the different schemes that Ali put out there. They did a little bit of. It wasn't a lot of zone, but they did a little bit of zone
Mm-hmm.
here and there. They
What else?
They had
goddamn
14
Leaf.
turnovers.
Yeah, we forced the turnovers. Right,
Mm-hmm.
we had a ton of fast break points. Right, we got out and ran.
We did.
We did everything it looked like it was supposed to look.
Absolutely.
Everybody got going too. And this is the way I
Mm-hmm.
said we have to win. Everybody has to get going.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it. Yo, listen, I love it.
DFS
Again,
was amazing on defense too. And he don't get a lot of credit from the fan base. But he was amazing. Even Cam Johnson didn't even get cooked.
yeah,
Salute to
that's
him.
funny. Yo, you see they got Wasabi Watanabe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
knew
saw
they had
that.
Watanabe. They picked him up, yeah.
Yeah, they picked Watanabe.
Yo,
I think they
you
picked him
see,
up during the trade after the deadline, right? Or
you
something
see, yo,
like
Yeah,
he tried
once
to yam
Phoenix
him at
traded
the
him.
end of the game.
that. Yeah.
You see him yamming at the end of the game, like, oh boy, like stop it. He just whooped y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They had 86 points, Big Crease. That is impressive. If we can continue to play defense like that, that means hold on. That first quarter they had 18 points. Second quarter they had 22. The best quarter was the third with 26. They never had a 30-point quarter. That's huge in the NBA. You
They
can
was looking
hold
like
teams.
they was looking like us on most nights, bro. Like this shit's crazy.
No, bro, we gonna look like that without Cam Thomas, man. We need to figure out how the hell we gonna score the ball if they don't play tomorrow.
I already told
That's
you.
crazy. I knew that shit was coming. That's nasty work.
Yeah. They said it was Priest. They said it was negative, but I mean, he probably
That's nasty work. How we gonna score the ball?
We're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good.
No, I mean, I don't think it's worth a conversation.
No, it's definitely worth it. But you know, the ball's gonna move more now, Breeze. It's gonna move a little bit more.
All right, so hold on. Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Breezy, real quick, Breezy.
Go ahead, yeah. I know.
Real quick, Breezy. I'm gonna just try to put you at ease. Our offense is at its best when that ball is popping. Everybody touching it.
Okay.
Everybody getting, you know what I mean? Everybody getting so we should be fine if Cam can't play as long as the offense plays the same way. Cam didn't have a good game tonight.
So when you say offense popping, you mean 32 assists, right?
Absolutely.
You know Cam Thomas had 5 of them, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not impressive. That don't impress you, y'all? That don't impress you, man? Oh, you're not impressed.
You know I was
Hold on, that's a $2 Hold on.
I actually grew up on Kenny Anderson Nets and J Kidd Nets, right? I ain't gonna say grew up on J Kidd Nets, but
both of them are point guard.
on Kenny Anderson.
Cam Thomas is name another
Kenny Anderson, but Kenny Anderson is more of a scorer than a point guard, though, if you know his game.
Kenny Anderson was
absolutely.
Yeah, Kenny Anderson was definitely
Kenny Anderson was a bucket.
No, I'm saying still he didn't play the 2 guard for the Nets.
I think he was a point guard, man.
Hold on, we gotta let Priest catch his breath.
He was a point guard.
Hard, bro.
I am.
He was a point guard.
You know, I go because this time of the I live in Georgia right now, right? It's warm during the day,
right?
So I go out and get my walk in when that wind start to kick up a little bit. So please excuse me.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know, bro. You a heavy motherfucker, bro. Like, so you gotta get the air on you, bro. Like, man,
I gotta get out and get put. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to shed a little bit of that.
It sounds like you just caught the bus or some shit, man.
Yeah, man.
And it might be my cigarette. Imagine walking and smoking cigarettes and shit. That shit crazy.
Oh,
how's that getting healthy? It's like I'm actively working against my health and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy.
Smoke a cig. I'm like, what you doing, bro?
Nah,
it's like I'm actively working against my health kick.
I don't see if you're saying it's windy out there. How you even light a cigarette in the first place?
Nah, it ain't.
It ain't windy. It's just a breeze. It ain't windy.
It's a breeze. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just basically you. Bro.
It's just the breeze.
They probably going. If it was me, I'd blow that shit out, man. I don't like cigarettes.
I ain't like. Hey.
I don't like no cigarettes.
I need to. Real talk.
All right, so I'm about to head out. You guys have
all
right. Auntie Wally. Shout out to Auntie Wally on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Shout out to Wally.
But all around good game tonight, fellas. You know,
definitely.
We need to pack this shit up and take it with us on the road.
Because we got another game tomorrow night. That's why, bro. Like, so, I mean,
but we beat Orlando twice, so I ain't tripping on Orlando. We match up well with them.
That was once upon a time, realistically, but like,
no, that wasn't once upon a time. Cam Thomas played those games. Cam Thomas.
I think Paulo is out too. Paulo on back hill.
Hold on. Let me check the injury report, Iceman. I'm gonna check it right now.
One of the things I was gonna say was, it's important that certain players play, bro. Like obviously Wilson, obviously Wofford. I think Base Job has some minutes tonight, bro. I don't know what he could do.
He trash. Bro trash to me.
You don't like him? All right, yeah.
He is
I ain't gonna talk about him.
Nah. He is slasher. If you get him in cutting, he can score like that.
So that means he got to play with shooters, which we don't have a lot of. I ain't doing that.
What is this? Hold on real quick. What is this thing that we don't have a lot of shooters? Where does this logic come from?
All right, let's count the shooters on our team. All right, come on. Who we
Oh,
got?
I gotta do this again. Big priest,
Let's
God
do this. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
bro. Like, where is this coming from?
Go
Hold on, they
ahead.
said it's a game time decision with Paulo Banchero. So he might
Okay,
play.
okay.
And Jonathan Isaac, he might play.
I see. Hold up. All right. So, listen. While Priest is listening, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 players that played tonight that played 14 minutes or more that cannot shoot the basketball. It's DSJ, Ben Simmons.
How many people on the roster?
I'm about to count.
You just said 4 people can't shoot.
Right.
And the roster is like 12 to 15 men.
Wait.
This shit crazy.
I'm saying
DSJ got a shot.
I'm saying the players. Please stop. I'm saying the players who played tonight. The players that played tonight the most minutes, they cannot shoot. Claxton, who played 21 minutes. Dayron, who played 15. Ben Simmons, who played 14. And DSJ, who played another 14. Cam Johnson played 25 minutes off the bench. Mikal played 31. Finney Smith played 25. Struder played 26. Cam Thomas played 29. He got hurt.
Bro, we see the minutes, bro. We know the minutes, bro.
Yeah, no. But he don't.
You saying we can't beat Orlando because we don't got shooters? That's what you saying?
I'm saying if we want, to be.
So let me get this straight. Can I ask Leaf a question real quick? Leaf, let me get this straight. Every team, every player on every other team is a good shooter?
Not a good shooter, but like at least a willing shooter, bro. Like you either got to be a willing, a competent, or a good shooter. You got to be one of the three, bro.
I think we got more willing shooters than good shooters. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't think we even got that.
Bruh, what?
I mean,
Leaf is the most
Leaf
negative nigga in the fan base in the whole country of any fan base in the world.
LM, can you, talk to me. What you seen tonight, bro? Shout out to LM and shout out to Eskimo joining the panel.
LM, what's good, bro?
What's good, y'all? I mean, I'm just glad we won. I think that's just to get in the win column is a good thing by itself. But hopefully, Cam Thomas come back. Hopefully it's not as bad as it seemed. But we did pretty good tonight. I think rotations wasn't that bad. Ben Simmons wasn't out with freaking DSJ and non-shooters. Like he was actually out with shooters. I thought me too. Yeah, I was surprised he was playing, but he was out with good rotations. I like the rotations we seen. We started out early. I always say if we start out good in the first quarter, and we tend to win games. So I mean,
we held it down tonight. A competent dribbler on the court, bro. Like Wofford, Wilson, somebody that's going to attack.
That too. I don't want to see Dennis Schroeder creating though. Like I feel like when he try to create, his game is off. Like I like him catch and shoot type game, like where he just got catch and shoot.
His creation is more in with numbers and in space, bro. That's better for him.
Yeah, no, but you can't. He's
Dennis Schroeder can create though.
Yeah, he put pressure on
that rim. But
I don't want him creating, bro.
He put pressure on that rim. I'm telling you. Listen, he shot 4 3-pointers and he had 12 shots. That means he took 8 shots from the field, bro. He had 8 2-pointers. He put pressure on the rim. I'm telling you.
I like seeing Claxton on what's his name? Jaren Jackson Jr. That was a nice matchup.
This nigga Lonnie shot. God damn.
Yeah, Lonnie shot crazy.
I like Lonnie shooting. Lonnie is a better 3-point shooter than y'all got it. Go ahead.
Nah, he was gonna finish it. I was going to stop it.
This is not a bad shooting night for Lonnie. This is a bad shooting night for Lonnie. I ain't gonna lie, but most of the times Lonnie on, man. Like most of the time efficient.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't like his shot selection. Like he took 8 3-pointers. I want to see him get.
Wait, who went 1 for 7 tonight?
Mikal went 1 for 7 from 3.
Oh, damn.
I mean, but them
I
threes, you
know
gotta
that
stop
Nah,
mean.
making.
them
I know
he
that.
had the
I know
hustle
what.
play though. The hustle play where
I know what that
he got the
mean though.
steal.
LM. That mean that Mikal Bridges is trash, and need to trade that nigga immediately
Nah, I'm not going
for
that. I'm not going that
trade that nigga
far.
for. Hey, hold on. Trade that nigga for a honey baked ham and a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And a
Oh
coke to
God,
base that shit with. This nigga's
nigga say
crazy.
That's
a honey baked
crazy,
ham.
my guy.
I'm not gonna go that far. But
Nigga said for
Mikel
a
had
honey
hustle
baked.
tonight. Y'all saw that play where he I think he went to pass it to Cam
Went to
Johnson,
pass
but
to
they
Cam
got it
Johnson.
back and then he saved it from going out of bounds and then
Yeah,
that was a I like seeing
Real,
that.
real
and
quick, fellas.
that's
The
the
take of
no
the night.
defense of
The
it.
take of the night. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all. From Harlem. You know what I mean? The homie. Cam Thomas is as good as a defender this year as Mikal Bridges. Let's get it.
Stop
Oh
it.
What?
wow.
Mm.
Oh,
Talk about it.
I don't know about that.
Look at
Stop it.
Breezy. That shit is crazy.
Mm.
My nigga Breezy is hold
Yo,
up. Nah, we ain't
Yo,
doing
Continue.
that.
Breezy had
Breezy,
this big smile on his face when he heard that,
All
man.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That means them niggas was that bad together, bro. Like this year, bro. Come on, bro. What are
No,
we
that's
doing?
that's his take, and I don't understand what games he be watching, but I let people say what they want to say. You know what I mean?
That's that
I'm
Cartoon
too old
Network.
to argue with
I
niggas.
love Cam, but that's blasphemy. Oh
Listen,
no,
man.
oh no.
Gotta put that in here. Where that anti-glazing shit at, bro? Come on, bro. We ain't doing that.
Breezy
That's
No.
said, "Talk
wild
about
work.
it." Breezy, Breezy said,
I like how this
"Breezy
nigga
like,
just. I like how this
Breezy
nigga
like,
Breezy just.
expound on that."
This nigga Breezy
Breezy
just
like,
blew. This nigga hit his mic.
let's hear more
Before
of this.
Marshall, he was like, man, he's like, yo, fuck this nigga. We
Breezy like, wait a minute, everybody else, be quiet. Let him work. Let him work.
yeah, let's do that. Go ahead. I want to see how
Let's
he
hear
gonna work.
more of that analysis. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nah,
Hey, listen,
funny.
hey man,
Let's hear more of
I
this
can't with,
bullshit. Yeah.
I got to tell the truth. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I
listen,
got
hold
to
on. I
tell the
want
Is
to
there
truth.
even a day where that happens? Like, can that even
hold
be
on.
possible?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me say this again. I
I'll
seen an
tell you
interview
what.
with Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart, and another guy. And they was basically saying that Cam Thomas don't have defense, and McCall said yes he do. Jalen Brunson jumped in and he said he got good team defense. Like he's a good, like me. I'm a team defender. I'm not a good one-on-one defender. I'm a good
What is
team
a team
defender.
defender?
And I think you see some of that with Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas does what he's supposed to for Nick Claxton. He leads him right to Nick Claxton.
So,
He's not.
quick question, Breezy. Um,
That
is
leaves Nick
Mikal
Claxton
Bridges
with
supposed
that
to
two
get on
on
that
one shit.
podcast and say, "Yeah, man, Cam Thomas is trash on defense"? Is that what he's supposed to
Yes.
say?
No,
Absolutely not.
no, hold on, Big Priest. Let me tell you, I felt like he was supposed to expand on with the difference between on-ball defense, one-on-one defense, and team defense. You know, and they kind of went somewhere else with the conversation. But I wanted to hear them speak on what team defense is and what it means for schemes and zones and man to man and all of that. But
But
they didn't really get into that.
the issue that today's game provides, right, with guys like Cam Thomas, not just him, but Luka Doncic, Devin Booker's got a little bit better, um, but the
He's gotten a
Currys of the
lot better.
world, et cetera, is so much space on the floor
Right.
that
Hmm.
it's easy to exploit the weak defender. You used to could hide the weak defender, right?
Very well too.
But it's so much space. Everybody is shooting, right?
Hmm.
So
Right.
when you play against a Denver, when you play against a Philly when Embiid is playing, when you play against Minnesota with Cat out there, when you play against all these teams, see Nick can't just stand in the paint and wait for those guys to be funneled into him.
Right.
So it just makes it harder for a guy like Cam Thomas. And he has improved. I ain't gonna kill him. He has improved with the effort part. He still has to get the lateral quickness and all that stuff, and that stuff can grow.
Yeah, but the
But
effort, the effort is more important than you know what I'm saying.
then the skill, I don't think. Well, the effort is
No,
more
I
important.
won't say it didn't skill, but I will just say the fact that the effort is there. He could build off of that. I'll say that.
Yeah, as long as the effort is there, I don't kill nobody that give me effort. So, I think that's why he could get exploited though, and that's gonna happen because that's what this game is. This game is made for scoring, but everybody was on a string tonight. That's why the defense looks so good.
Yep.
That's a fact.
That's
That's a
a
That's the
fact.
fact.
point, bro. With Claxton
But I
guarding
but
these
I
other
but I think
guys, Cat can stretch it out, and then B can stretch it out. So it's like he can't
but
stay in
I
the
think
paint
it's going. But
in the
in
paint
order
right
to
now.
be competent defensively at for any team, bro, it's got to be some. Oh, like a lot of guys got to be in sync with what they doing out there. It can't be no
Yeah,
miscommunication.
the
It can't be.
communication has to be great out there,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It
Right.
can't be no
Right.
and
especially
miscommunication.
I
especially
think
when
You
it,
you're
gotta,
on
you
the
gotta,
court,
but the
you
especially when
gotta
you're on the
pay
court with
attention
like
to
Cam,
detail.
with
Pay
both
attention to
Cams.
your assignments. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
with
Pay
both
attention.
the,
Cams, because
the
both of
coach,
them have been lackluster defensively.
the,
So
but the
Do
coach
you
is going to be the one that hold them accountable if they are. Hold on,
yeah,
before
that's
we
what I'm saying. That's what
right,
I was
hold on,
saying.
yeah. I go ahead, Big Priest. After this, we just going to get into the interview. That's all.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, when you're communicating, you can help guys like Cam, right? You tell them where that screen coming from. I mean, all that stuff is supposed to happen, right? But a lot of these guys don't have a lot of floor time together, so they have to communicate. But I think they had gave up at a point of the season with JV, so that's the biggest issue. But the communication was on point, and everybody was on the string. But go ahead.
wait?
Yeah,
Before you
go ahead.
press it, Breezy. So, Priest, do you think that with Claxton and McHale being I guess in the starting lineup, the defensive juggernauts, or I guess the defensive guys, it's on them to tell Cam like, yo, do certain things to
No,
help
that
him
has
with
to be
defense.
every player. It
Yeah.
can't just be you can't just put the onus on one guy to make up for any one player defensively.
Right.
Everybody has to speak.
If you
Everybody has
notice,
Right.
to communicate.
if you notice tonight, right? That's what I was saying before. When you get switched and you end up on a mismatch, like you're supposed to, whoever's closest to you, that's bigger than you, you're
It's
supposed
supposed
to
to
switch
move
back
you out
out.
the way.
Yeah,
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 and they did
yeah, yeah,
that tonight. They switched back
listen.
out. I'm like, okay, now they figuring out. They talking like, you know what I'm saying, like they supposed to. They ain't gonna leave them
Right,
in the post versus Triple J. Like, oh, now switch out. You know what I mean? That type
yeah.
stuff.
Right, right.
right. That's exactly correct. But at some point,
And
if
his
we don't,
closing
like
discipline has gotten a lot better. Right
closing
when he's
discipline has
closing out on
definitely gotten
shooters,
better. Yeah,
You
definitely.
talking about
he's
Cam
getting
Thomas?
out there. He's staying
Yeah.
on his feet.
Uh-huh.
He's not
Hmm.
jumping. So all those
Right.
things have gotten better. I can give the
Right.
Joker praise
Yeah.
when I see certain things. I'm just
Yeah,
not
no,
going
but
glazing.
no, right. No, I
His
wasn't
passing has
glazing.
gotten better too in these past few.
Yeah,
Very surprised.
yeah, y'all sneezed at the 5 assists, but again, like I said, this is
Nah,
about
the pass he did,
The
Breezy, where
five
he was
assists,
out of
and one
bounds
was
and he
a touch
passed it to
and
Cam
scored it.
Johnson for the
Goddamn.
alley.
Yeah,
listen,
that
listen. Again, we watching him develop, and again, he my favorite because one of my favorite players because he's a draft pick of the Brooklyn Nets, and we get to
He's
see
still
him
a
from a
role
rookie
player.
till now. No, we're not getting into that. Hold on. Again, I'm not making this about Cam Thomas. I just want to play the energy. That's all. Try to just play the energy.
Nah, I
Go
was
ahead,
about to shut it
hit
down.
it,
I was about to shut it down before you go wait
hit it.
before you
So
jump off
we
the
just
roof
start
with the
there.
shit.
Can you tell us why you are soaking wet right now in the press conference?
Yeah, it's just a great win, and
Hey
they got
yo.
me good. All my other coaches left me out to dry, and they stayed in the back. I should have known something then when they stayed out of the back because he got out the way. So
Said how much it meant to get this win for you and just as a team, how excited they were for you. Just what does it mean to have the team celebrate the way and with the joy that you talked about earlier?
yeah, it's phenomenal. They just kept believing. It's been a couple up and down days, unknown
Oh, say one of
days,
the
and they
fresh.
just stayed together. And one thing I know about this team, they love each other. And that's the only thing I want to see because love can get through anything. So the joy and the love that they share for each other is amazing. They play for each other. They want to win for each other. And that's what we got to do. That's the way we have to play. We got to play with grit. We got to play with defense. And then we got to share the basketball. And I think we did that tonight. And we played with composure. I think we had 10 turnovers total. Against a team like that, that's really, really good. And we want to just build off that momentum. We can't celebrate too long. We got to get ready for
Hey, yo,
Orlando,
Breezy,
and we're
pause
just going
that.
to get back on a flight and get ready for them tomorrow. Coach, did
No,
you get the
man, I'm
game?
not pausing
Yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah, I got the
no,
game,
no,
bro.
no, 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 pause, no, no, just pause it
So
for a
where
second.
will it
Hold on, wait, pause.
go?
Wait, hold up.
It'll go in my office first. Definitely gonna touch it and put it up for mom in heaven and my sister in heaven. I know they was watching over me in this first win, so definitely gonna raise it up and toast it to them. Sorry.
You you've talked about trying to basically do simple.
Going through the arbitration and all that stuff with UConn, and then overtime elite finding me, and I'm being able to do something great there, and establish myself again with the young culture, and then, you know, I just want to say thank you to Jock because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, and believing in me, bringing me in with no coaching experience, no interview or anything. He was just like, I was like, Jock, I want to fly up and interview. He's like, nah, you don't need to drive and interview. I believe in you. I know where you because I owe it all to him and I owe it all to God and this organization, Sean Marks and everybody believing in me, Joe Tsai believing in me. So it's not about me, it's about everybody else. And you know, I just want to thank God for the opportunity.
All right, man. Hold on. Shout to Easy, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You hot, Breezy. What's
Yo,
up, gang?
shout to the whole panel. Listen, man, he looked like he got his head on straight. He looked focused. I like him thanking Jock Vaughn. I thought that was impressive. I thought he showed I thought he showed class. You know, he seemed like a leader, and as an interim coach, I'm confident in what he could do with the Brooklyn Nets for the rest of the season. How y'all feel about KO? Let's start with Easy. Easy just got here. How you feel about KO? Did you see the post game interview? Did you watch it?
That shit was chopping up for me. I don't know about everybody else. That shit was fake. It's like chopping up type shit. I only caught the
Oh,
part when he was talking about he get praise to Jock Vaughn and shit like that. I mean, real quick, what you want me to expect, bro? Like what? You just an intern coach, bro. Like that's all it is right now, bro. Like ain't nothing much to expect. How can you finish out the season? But I ain't expecting nothing crazy from him. Like,
nah, shout to Easy. All right, but what do you expect? Do you expect to play in?
no.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? Let me think about that. Let me think about that because Trey Young did get hurt, so Atlanta could lose a couple of games. So we could sneak into the play-in.
situation. You know what? We probably could get a playing game. Probably could get a
I
playing game.
mean, I just did see that. I was checking the injury report for Orlando, and I see Atlanta missing him until April 1st because of his finger. Something happened I didn't see what happened, but that's what the injury report says.
Yeah, he gotta get surgery on his finger, so he out for like a month. He out for a month. So we could make some ground if Atlanta fall back. We could make some ground. Jonathan Isaac's not playing for Orlando. Probably could get some games. We got Atlanta and Orlando coming up. So if we get the tiebreakers on them, I mean, that could mean something. That could mean something.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Shout out to Joey BK, man. What you thought about the post game interview?
Um, I thought it was cool. I mean, I agree a lot with what Easy said. Um, I'm not really expecting much, but you know what I mean. I do want Ollie to do well. You know what I mean. I think he's a good dude. I think he's a hard worker, and you know what I mean. And the players like him. So um, yeah, man. I can see us getting into the play-in, and then I can also see us missing it. I mean, right now we got a soft spot in our schedule we need to take advantage of. With Atlanta, especially, especially with them being vulnerable, and especially with the standings, and so we can gain a little bit of ground, you know, in that respect. But um,
Okay.
that's all I got, bro.
Shout out to Joey BK, man. Listen, the Eskimo man. No, Big Priest. I heard you say this in your with your soliloquy or whatnot. You heard the media even said we seen the ball popping around. Do you think did you hear him reply to that? When he spoke on that in the interview, did you see that part, or was it choppy?
Yeah, he basically said everything that I said. So shout out to him.
Facts.
Um,
You
maybe they need to give me a call. You know what I mean? But all jokes aside, yeah, that's basically the way we're gonna be most successful because we don't have that guy.
Oh shit, my bad.
So yeah, I like what he said, and I like the way that the players celebrated him. But yeah, that's it.
Man, goddamn.
nah, shout to you, shout to Iceman, man. I mean the Eskimo, yeah, Iceman, the Eskimo. Shout to Leaf, man. Leaf, man, how you feel about the post game interview, man?
I think yeah, it's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of positivity, man. Not the prince of positivity, but a lot of positivity nonetheless, man. I think still I think he's still figuring this team out and figuring a lot of the players on this team out and with who need to be put on the court with who and everything like that, man. But he was exactly right, bro. Like 71. Anytime you give up 71 fast break points in 2 games and 2 losses, bro, like something got to shake, man. But at the same time, he learned on the fly. He realized listen, you got a whole lot to make up, man. But I like the positivity, man. Yeah, definitely, man. You can only see how it work from here. You know?
We got Easy. We spoke to Joey BK, Leaf. We gotta go to Eskimo, man. I think we go to LM. Did we go to LM?
Yeah, you ain't go to LA.
No, I was just watching the. I was just watching the.
We you after the Eskimo. Go ahead, Eskimo. I mean, what you think
Yeah.
about Kevin Ollie? You think he's really good on the defensive side of the ball? What you see out of that post game interview?
I see from him, he's actually getting the players to do something that he wants to do. JB couldn't get them players to play defense like that at all. You know what I'm saying? As far as what me and Big Priest was talking about, how they switching and communicating, he couldn't get them to do that all season. Last game, it started to look a little better. This game, it actually looked, they was at where they was supposed to be. So they buying into whatever he's talking about that I can see. You know what I mean? And he is trying to figure out who goes where and who does what. I can solve one of his problems. Stop putting DSJ and Cam Thomas and Schroeder in the same lineup. You know what I mean? That'll solve some problems. But other than that, yeah, he's trying to figure out offense. He actually running sets. They haven't got that down yet, but they are doing what he's asking. So I think, right now they got a
So he
chance.
got the locker room. It's fair to say he got the locker room.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Man, sure.
Nah, I think that's vital, and it showed on the basketball court. If you got the locker room there, you'll see the effort from the players, and I think we got that tonight. Definitely scrappier. I felt like we were definitely scrappier, getting a lot of deflections and steals. Um, that's to me, they want to play for Kevin Ollie more than they ever did Jack Vaughn. That's how I feel. Shout out to Jack Vaughn, but I don't know if he's going to be a coach in the NBA, man.
It'd be crazy if
Yeah.
he did, and that team was above 500.
But he was. I think it was dope to see Kevin Ollie again be grateful for the opportunity. You know what I mean? And again, I told y'all, Jack Vaughn handpicked the assistant coaches and the players. So if he couldn't make it work, it's because of his style of coaching. Kevin Ollie, he's the man for the job. I think he's for the interim job. I don't know what the Brooklyn Nets going to do in the offseason. I don't know what's going to happen. But the next game, I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I'm going to pre-cap it early. Um, yeah, but I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I think they not going to run up the score on the Brooklyn Nets. I think we're going to show defense, and it's going to be another under 100-point game. I don't see Orlando Magic as no offensive powerhouse. I think they could score the ball, but not to the extent where we can't slow them down. Um, I think whatever our ranking is on defense right now at the end of the season, we be 5 notches up. So if I go check it and we rank 20, I think by the end of the season we'll be ranked like 15. Facts. I think we become a better defensive team at minimum. The offensive sets, we still need to see consistency out of Kevin Ollie, but yeah, I'm confident, man. I'm gonna do the pre-cap soon too, man. Or
I mean,
and
how far we think this team gonna go? I know Trey Young injured, but we think, in terms of playing, I do think that at some point, um, we just got to be fully healthy. I think no injuries barred. Hopefully, if we go into the next couple of weeks with a fully healthy team, as opposed as to the opener, I feel like maybe we can make some noise, but it's gonna be hard because these teams in the East is hungry too. So I don't know, but
yeah, nah, the Atlanta Hawks missing Trey Young. Yo, I'll be honest, I don't even remember the last time they missed Trey Young. But them they having Deontay Murray is an insurance package like a month. Like you
they were
know
smart
that.
not to
But I
trade
don't.
him, man.
So you hold on, y'all think Chicago Bulls gonna continue to be a 5-5 out of 10 game team in these last 20 some games? You think they gonna stay consistent because they in ninth with 27 wins?
So they've been
They,
playing pretty good because the Kobe White. He's been
Yeah,
really
Kobe
hooping.
White been balling.
Yeah, he's been hooping. He's been hooping. So he's been helping them out. So I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can't. I don't know. It's tough. But they've been balling.
yeah, they
Zach
got a
Levine is
five.
out for the season, so he
The
ain't.
hold on, that ninth seed is so weird, right? Because it's like they close to the 10th, but we not close. We in 11th, and we seem far from the ninth seed. But the ninth
the
seed seem far from the eighth seed. But
the
I
the
don't know,
gaps in the
man.
East is way like different than the West if you compare them.
I
Like
don't
it's
know if
just everything is so
Philly,
close.
Philly 3-7 out the last 10, man. I don't know how long they hold that fifth spot, man. Miami on their
Nah, I think
heels.
they get 33 losses. I think they're gonna reach 33 losses soon, man. That's how it's looking.
I don't know, man. Philly look like they finna go to the play-in. I ain't gonna lie to you. Philly go to the play-in. Orlando might go to the playoffs. I think Orlando will take Philly spot.
This Miami, I don't think Miami's safe either. I don't
Damn,
think
if
that
we go,
six seed is locked up either.
Y'all think we could play better than the 10th seed to get to the? It's gonna be tough to get to. Yo, we are separated by 10 games from the 8th seed. That's crazy, bro. We
Right.
definitely
I
gonna
wish
have
we
to
still
put
had
up.
30 losses.
It only looked like a play-in situation. I can't see us. Even yeah, we not making the playoffs. It's only a play-in situation. It's only. I mean, we would make the playoffs if we go to the play, but just straight winning and making the playoffs, I don't see that. We would have to go through that play-in scenario for us to actually have an opportunity to get to the playoffs.
Barring losing, if we continue on a win streak, I think I can see us possibly, depending on what Orlando does, possibly around eighth seed. But them getting 35 losses, I don't know. I don't think Orlando can get 35 losses. But I do think Chicago will continue to lose. I don't think 27 and 30 is going to be like a guarantee. Kobe
So
White
so wait
balling, but
wait. What are we looking at right now? Wait, hold on. What?
We looking at
the eighth, ninth, 10th, and the 10th seed.
I was saying that I see us as a playing fighting. We would have to play another playing team to make it to the playoffs. I don't see us getting to the playoffs, and that 8th seed is 10 games away. That shit is far as hell. I don't see
Listen,
how we
bro.
cover that. I see 10th
All right.
seed, maybe ninth seed.
I don't see Orlando getting 35 losses. That's very honestly speaking.
Listen, we 3 spots out of the 11th, bro, and I don't see the Atlanta Hawks really slowing down, even now that Trey Young is out. If anything, shit, they kind of play a little bit better because the thing is, like we were saying, like the ball move around for them. So I don't know, bro. I don't know
I
what the
don't
hell
know,
going
Leaf.
on.
They at 32. I think they can get to 35. 35 losses. They ain't
Who,
that far off.
Atlanta?
Yeah, I definitely think they can get 30, especially if they. I don't know how
Man,
they
bro.
wrote their schedule looking, but if they
All,
facing
all,
these
all,
these top teams, they definitely
all,
taking L's.
all I'm gonna tell you is this: there's a reason, bro, why we all claim it. Why not just us, but a lot of other teams claim it for Dejounte Murray. And when we play them niggas again, bro, we gonna see exactly why. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying nothing else, bro. So
He nice.
like, yo, Dejounte Murray, bro, as the lone point guard, bro. Now that Trey Young ain't in the way, shit. You want to see how our team should be ranting, bro.
But that's why some fans were saying they thought DeJounte run point better than Trey. Even though Trey's having a career year too, they still feel like he run point better.
I mean, well, the thing is, Trey run point how he want to run it, bro. Like, DeJounte run point how it's supposed to be ran. That's the thing about it. Trey basically is freestyling out there because he's a lot of his shot selection, bro, is just out of pocket, bro. So like Trey is just looking for like the first like shot or the first like offensive possession that he see fit, bro. Like he just like, oh shit, oh, all right, bet I'm taking a shot then. So DeJounte is running the offense how like in terms of trying to look for advantages, look for mismatches, bro. Hunt them defensively, get out on the break, man. Like, listen, get downhill. Like, listen, there's a reason why we wanted DeJounte Murray. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a
All this
reason.
shit, I think all this shit for the East, can be got. The Knicks literally just went in almost damn near overtime with the Pistons. Like
Yeah. And they got to
all
play
this
some
shit can
bullshit
be
at the
got,
end.
man.
It could be
Like
got, but like the only team I see falling off really is Philly because they basically going through the same shit we went through last year. They just
So you
lost.
think that Philly can fall off, but Atlanta can't without Trey?
What? No, I think priest. I promise you, bro. I'm not speaking this out of nowhere. I think they play a whole lot better without Trey.
Hmm.
I mean, they got a good supporting roster for Dejounte. If we look
Definitely
at that
do.
roster, that roster fits Dejounte in terms of
I think it fits
need
DeJounte more
and
than it fit Trey. But
but
the
with
thing is
Philly and Tyrese
They
Maxey,
got a
bro,
better
but
Tyrese
the,
don't
roster,
got
the,
Joel Embiid to fall
they
back
have
on.
a
So that
better
30 he
roster
doing.
without. So they
but
have
the
a
thing
better
but the
roster
thing
than
is
we have.
they got better fits in terms of what they want to put around a guard. What we were trying to put around the season start, we were trying to put around Ben Simmons, who is clearly not to be trusted now that we know, because he's still going to be hurt. Obviously, he's still going to be iffy in games. He's still going to play back to back, this, that, and third. Now we realizing, bro, like he's turning into a 15-minute, 20-minute player off the bench, at least for this team, bro. Like, I mean, I don't want to speak too crazy on him. I don't want to spend too much time on it. But in terms of what DeJounte has been doing this season, like this, if you look at that roster up and down, it fits him. It fits him a whole lot more than it fits Trey. It just like I don't know what else to say, bro. Like I'm be honest with you. I mean, I know people is hung up on like on trade and his numbers and everything. His numbers is great, but I mean, in terms of fit, like this is where it's at. I mean, I think
Especially with, I think Leaf got a point with Philly because that nigga Tyrese Maxey is dropping 30 every game, but they still losing because they don't got Embiid to fall
they don't
back
got
on.
Joel, bro, and they've been missing. I think Tobias just came back. Milton is back, but he's kind of on like iffy minutes, bro. Like the way he was playing early in the season, that don't Kelly Oubre, like he ain't been the same as he was early in the season, but it's just a lot of things going bad in Philly right now. Like it's just as opposed to how the team was supposed to be orchestrated, because the thing is Joel was starting to fit into his new he's starting to get better as a playmaker out of the post. But that injury came, and then that's basically it. But man, I don't know, man. Chicago, they probably would drop, bro. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like this is gonna be an uphill battle, bro. Like if we want to try to make anything shake, man.
Those 35 losses is ridiculous, bro. If we
Man,
was at 30 losses, then maybe I'll be more optimistic. But this shit
I
is
put it to you this
crazy.
way, bro. Like by some type of 1/8 billionth goddamn miracle,
We're
we win
only
the rest of
two
these
games
games.
behind Atlanta, and we played them two more times.
We
I
3 games
guess.
behind, bro.
I
They
guess.
yeah.
Uh, I
I don't know, Brett Priest. I don't know what
I
to
mean,
tell
I
you,
said
bro.
they at 32, Priest. They ain't not that far from 35. If they keep losing, I think they re above them.
they
We
I
got
losing
we
don't
got
know if
every
we
game,
got we got a coach we
and
got
they're
a coach
supposed
that's
to.
trying to figure out the rotations, bro, and what works and everything. And it's like, I
we
mean,
just got to get to 27. I
it's
mean,
a lot. It's just
27.
a
We just
lot
got
to
to get to
deal with.
25 wins, bro. Once
It's
we get
just a
to
lot.
that
It's just a
25
lot to
wins,
deal with right
God
now, bro. Like
damn,
if
we
we
3 wins behind. God damn, son.
if I ain't gonna lie, Priest, if we could get if we could get to 35 wins, do you see this as a successful season?
35 wins? Whoa.
35 wins is
Given
We
wow.
had 35 losses. If we could get to 35 wins, do you see this as a successful?
given the injuries and stuff this team had, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, given all the injuries and everything, all the setbacks, because that happens in the NBA season. Like with
Not
35
to the
wins,
extent, not to the extent that we've dealt with. It don't happen like that.
25 wins is crazy.
I mean, depending on how the beginning of the season we were when we was once 13-10 compared to now, bro.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie, shit went left as soon as that West
that
Coast
shit
trip
went
hit.
left, bro.
Second that West Coast trip hit, that shit went left
Literally.
immediately. Very brutal.
If you told me in December or freaking November that we would be at 11th seed, then, I don't know.
I said the worst we gonna be at is out of the play-in, bro. Like this is the worst.
They should have fired Jock Vaughn after that Milwaukee game when he sat out the subs. I mean,
I
he
said
didn't let
that.
the starters play. We would have had
I
a
said that they
chance.
should have pulled the pin out then.
Yeah.
I don't know why he waited so long.
I think the best thing we could do, bro,
But I said earlier, I said the Charlotte game, he should have gotten out of there.
I think the best
But
thing we could do is KO. Just figure out what rotations is best, man. Start to unlock some of the young talent on our team with Wilson and Watford. Try to see where you could go with that, man. And I don't know,
is
bro.
Cam Thomas out tomorrow?
He
Well, I guess
might be,
today.
bro. Yeah, well, he might be, bro. Like they saying it's probably a sprain, so he might.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
we
should
on a back
expect
to
him
back.
to be out. You should expect him to be out on a back to
If,
back
if,
too.
if yeah, on the back to back, yeah, he
Yeah.
might, yeah. So that is
So
so it
I
ain't
guess
gonna be
it's
no.
Who taking that starting spot, Lonnie?
I,
What happened to the nigga? What happened to him though?
He
he got a
injured his
sprain. He got
yeah.
I think it was a calf injury.
He stepped on Dayron Sharp foot, and like his heel looked like he was on. It was like a awkward. It was like an awkward fall. He had to be helped out.
I mean,
And
like
to the
it's
locker
a
room.
good like the one thing
They said
about
he
it,
got
bro.
X-rays,
Like
Breezy. Just X-rays, so they doing
The
anything?
Yeah,
X-ray came back negative.
X-ray
yeah, they came back
negative.
negative. Yeah,
It
But
came
the
back
so
negative, so he's good. It's just it's gonna
but you might not want to play him on a back to back though.
yeah. You don't want to play him tomorrow. Well, tonight. So,
exactly.
Well, it's
So
up to him.
I mean, Lonnie. I guess Lonnie take
I
that spot.
mean, hey, bro, listen. You want to go out
Lonnie
there,
not
go
starting.
be. If he want to go out there, go be He Man, bro. Like, listen, uh, and I don't think nobody necessarily gonna stop him. But I mean, for his future,
Nah,
Who he
he
play
gotta.
tomorrow?
He better sit.
I mean, I
Who he
guess.
As
play
much as I
tomorrow?
want him to play, he gotta sit, man.
I think the thing is, bro, like we haven't unlocked the attackers on this team yet, bro. Like Wilson and Wofford, they need to play, bro. Like they just need they gotta play. They gotta
Who
play,
he
man.
play
Right?
tomorrow?
We're clown. They
Who he play
still got
tomorrow?
Clowney in the G League and shit. Like, what's going on, man?
Clowney is a project, but I think Wilson and Wofford is ready, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I think
Wilson
they're
gotta give
ready.
him a
Who
minute.
he play
Wilson and
tomorrow? Who he
Wofford,
play
they
tomorrow
ready.
though? Hold on. Who
Orlando.
he play tomorrow?
We got Orlando.
We,
We gotta fly. We gotta fly there. We flying there as we speak.
But they said Paulo and Jonathan Isaac is a game day decisions. So
Said,
we don't know if they
all
play or
right.
not.
Said Paulo and Jonathan Isaac. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Jonathan Isaac been manning the fucking defense for them niggas like crazy.
I mean, I think they called that nigga the defensive minister or some shit. That nigga play defense like
I
a
mean,
mother.
yeah, he definitely do. That's part of the reason why he so like. I think that's part of the reason why he can't stay healthy because nothing good can come from playing defense. That shit got injury written all over it, especially you
what
playing
the
all the
fuck?
positions.
Yo, Leaf, what you promoting, bro? What you promoting, bro?
I ain't promoting shit, bro. As far listen, in today's NBA, nothing good can come from playing defense.
So
Nothing.
what? You incentivizing niggas to not play defense,
I'm
bro?
not incentivizing it. I'm not what I'm letting you know what I'm letting you know what your future is, bro. Like what your long term future is if you play a lot of defense. If you play a lot of it, if you're known for playing a lot of defense, bro, like you're not gonna be able to do it for that long, bro. Like defensive primes don't last that long, especially in today's NBA, bro. Like them careers is short and fast, my nigga. Think
So
of
what about
a
Rudy Gobert?
Rudy Gobert. How long he been in the league?
I forgot what year he got drafted.
What year did Rudy get drafted? That's a good question. Hold on. Let me go to my phone. I think Rudy. I think it's a
Like he
couple
been
of
in the league for a minute.
it's a couple of exceptions, bro. Like when it comes to defenders, but in terms of like perimeter defense, nothing good can come from playing. Nothing good can come from playing defense. Nothing. You're gonna get fucked. Like eventually, you're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna get fucked up, bro. So it might be some
When
plays where you might want to, all right, the nigga might have the nigga on a closeout. The nigga might have you beat on a
he
closeout,
was
bro. On
drafted 2013.
2013 and it's 2024. All right, so he been manning defenses since Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. Let me see what.
Well, I say he got prominent like at what 2015, 2014.
Yeah, I'll say around there. Hold up.
Yeah, probably around those years.
I'll
Is
say
he
yeah.
what? 30, 31 now, right?
Rudy Gobert is six all defensive teams, 3-time defensive player of the year. Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Might
see.
win a fourth one too now.
I mean, his first year he was only getting 9 minutes a game, so that don't count. His second year he was getting 26 minutes. So he started to come up a little bit. His second
He
year he
might
was.
be one of the anomalies because at
Yeah. I
least
think he
he's
might
like
want. Yeah, I
7-1.
think he might want to be. Yeah, I think he might be one of the nominees because his second year he finished fifth in defensive player of the year voting. Third in most improved player voting. Third year he finished seventh. His fourth year he won it. He won decoy. No. His fourth year he finished second in defensive player. Fifth year he won it. Sixth year he won it. The year after that, it's a couple of these years, ever since his second year, he's been averaging like two blocks a game. So Depoy 5, top 5 Depoy, top defensive team. He started making defensive teams back in his fourth year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Defense six defensive teams, 6 all defensive teams. They was all first team all defense. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Rudy might have a case as one of the best defenders of all time.
Excuse me, sir.
He might
Whoa,
have. He might have.
whoa,
He might have a case.
whoa!
The nigga that get
Yo,
boomed on almost every year.
Breezy. Yo, where you
I
at?
mean,
Yo,
that's
Breezy,
gonna
where
happen. I
you
mean,
at,
that's
bro?
gonna happen, bro. I
Hold
mean,
on, bro. Hold on. I gotta stop
Breezy,
this, bro.
hit the sound, hit the sound, bro. You got
I
hit the
gotta
sound.
hit the sound, bro. I got you, man. I can't. I never thought I would have come
you
to
hitting
say.
cap on that? You hitting cap on that?
Say it again. Let me
I
make
said,
sure I heard
listen.
you right.
You want me to clean it up, or you want me to
No,
say
I
say
want to make sure I heard what you said because I don't want to just. You my guy.
by
I'm
the
not just
time?
gonna hit the bed like that.
All right. By the end of his career, he might have a case for a top 10 all time defender.
Cap, 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 cap,
Okay.
cap.
You saying that Rudy Gobert, top 10 defender all time?
By the time his career is over, bro, he may be a top 10 defender. Maybe.
I mean,
Can we list the names right now?
I don't think Leaf is far off though. It
I mean,
We
sound
don't win
crazy. It sound
championships.
crazy,
he made
but
6 all defensive teams, and they was all first team all defense. What we
Okay.
doing?
it sound crazy. But he may have a
Olajuwon.
point.
Hold on.
This year he's definitely gonna be first team on defense.
Hold on. 'Cause
Minnesota
this is
Minnesota's
But it
number
sound
one.
crazy, yo. I'm not even going.
The
I'm not even
Timberwolves is number one
Nah,
in
let
defense.
Breeze get it go.
What
Let Breeze
are
get
you
it go.
holding on
Let Breeze
about?
get it go.
Olajuwon,
Olajuwon.
Jordan,
That's one.
Duncan,
Yeah.
Rodman,
Mhm. Mhm.
Pippen. That's
Mhm.
5.
Then
That's 5
Dwight
right there.
Howard,
That's
um,
6.
Sidney Moncrief,
7.
Joe
That's
Dumars,
7. That's
um,
8. Is Gary Payton on there?
Gary Payton, most
That's 9.
definitely. Hold
Gary, that's
on.
9 right there.
I'm gonna
Gary
let you
Payton,
know.
most
He said
definitely.
Scottie Pippen already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he said
He didn't
Scotty
say Kobe.
last.
He didn't say Kobe yet.
Now he
Cause I
already
mean,
said 10. He already said 10. He said Joe Dumars, Sidney Moncrief, and Dwight. One of the 3 of them niggas is coming out of that top 10.
no.
You gotta take out Joe Dumars. I'm not gonna lie.
Joe Dumars, yeah, you might have to take that nigga out. I
I'll
ain't gonna
put
lie.
Kobe for Joe Dumars.
I look at Detroit as a team defense more than a one-on-one
No,
individual.
Joe
I don't
Dumars
even think
was
you
that
said Ben
guy.
Wallace. Did you even
I ain't
say
What
Ben
say
what
Wallace?
Ben
about
Wallace yet
what
because
about
Nah, I
Prince?
everybody
ain't even
kept
say Ben
talking.
Wallace. Man.
Ben
So
Wallace
hold
was
on, Leaf,
Ben
right now.
Wallace was next. Then you
Yeah,
What
I'm
got
about
about to say.
doggone. Then
And you
you
got
got
KG. You didn't
doggone.
even say KG.
hey can y'all
I
hear me?
ain't got
Hey,
that
can you hear
far.
me? Hey, can you hear me? What about Tayshaun Prince?
Tayshaun Prince, no.
Nah, I'm not
I
giving
don't
Tayshaun
know.
On
no
the
I'm not
love.
giving
Detroit,
Tayshaun.
that's the whole damn Detroit roster, right?
I
I
mean,
don't.
shit.
Do he clear Tony Allen?
No,
He
absolutely
Nah.
not.
he
Absolutely. Hell no.
He about to?
No, he doesn't.
He's about to clear Tony Allen, bro.
The
After this year, bro,
the
he's gonna
same
clear.
guy that
He's gonna,
said that
he's gonna
same
clear
guy. Hold
Allen,
on.
and then that's it.
The same guy that Kobe Bryant said defended him the best out of every player he's ever played against. He gonna clear him.
So, yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna clear
come
him.
on, come on.
What? So we saying cause we saying that because Kobe co-signed for him, bro. That's it.
I
What
mean, it's
happened if?
Kobe
Wait,
we
hold
talking
on,
about.
hold
If
on, hold
Kobe
on, hold on,
co-signed, hell yeah.
hold
Okay,
on,
bro,
hold
but
on. What
listen,
happened? What
but
happened if
hold
Jokic
up.
come out and be like, "Yo, Rudy's the best person that guarded him"? What happened if Jokic come out and say some
What
shit like
about the
If
that?
Kobe
Jokic,
stopper, Ruben? Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm
what
saying.
about the
So
Kobe stopper, Ruben Patterson?
Kobe
Hey,
stop
every
him.
time Embiid and Jokic go up against that nigga Rudy, them niggas drop 30 every
bro,
game, bro.
all right,
Hey,
bro,
What
hold
hey,
happened if
on,
what
both them
hold
about
niggas
on.
come out and say that shit though? Ella? Like
hey,
they
what
come out and
about
say
the
some
Kobe
shit.
No. Wait. No, hold on. Wait.
That
So
shit was
all right, y'all got
crazy.
it. I'm out of here. Thanks,
wait.
Leaf.
We scared of
I
this
just
shit,
want
bro.
I'm good
I
on
just
that.
gave you I
Yeah.
just gave you a resume. I just gave you a resume
Ah,
of
Chris.
just defense. I just
Blasphemy, I
gave
tell ya.
bro.
Blasphemy.
I just gave niggas a resume of defense, bro. Like where Rudy Gobert is 31 years old and he's sitting on 6 all defensive teams, all first team all defense, and 3
Facts.
defensive player of the year awards, bro. Right as of right now. After this year, he's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna sit on another all defensive team at number one, and another in another decoy, in another defensive player of the year award. That's gonna be 4. That's gonna be 4 in 7 years.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Leaf. The eye test, I see him getting that work most times, bro. Like, I hear you and all that accolades and all that
No, you
shoot,
don't.
all
You
that
see
shit.
that?
Nice.
You
Yo,
see
when
that
I
on the highlights.
actually
You see that
listen,
on
when
the
I
highlights.
actually see him play,
Bro.
bro, he get
You
cooked,
see it on the
bro.
highlights, bro. You see that nigga getting dunked on every once in a blue moon, bro. Like you see him getting dunked on, bro, and then you be like, nah, this nigga
Bro,
weak
I
as
seen
hell.
Jared Allen gave him work. I seen Nick Claxton give him work. Like, I'm telling you the
That's what I
truth, bro.
seen. Jared Allen and
You
Nick
getting
Claxton.
killed by Jared
He
Allen.
Yo,
said
getting worked by
Jared
dudes who
Allen.
can't shoot is crazy
He
work,
said
bro.
he seen
Oh
Jared
man,
Allen and Nick Claxton give him work, bro. Unbelievable. Oh shit. Hold up.
I
No, man.
mean, I
he
I
probably
think
talking about
Cat
when he was
before
in
he got
Brooklyn.
traded to Cat used to give him work. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold the fuck up. This is what we not gonna do. This is what we not gonna
That
do.
Utah series versus the Clippers,
Jason
he
the
was
Kid,
getting
that's a
work.
big fact.
Like, come on, man.
This is what we not gonna do,
Nah,
bro.
we
Hold on.
not, bro. Top 10, bro. Oh man.
He not even
I'll
top
say
15.
I'll say top 20. I'll say top 20.
If we
I
really
don't know
go down
about
the
top
names, he
10.
might not even. You know what? He might be top 20. He might be. He might be.
I'll say top 20. I don't think top 20 is a stretch, but top 10.
My nigga,
Yo, with
if
all
he,
the
I
names
ain't gonna
Priest
lie to
named, he
you,
even get to
But
Ben
all the names
Wallace,
that Priest
AD.
gave, bro, I can't put Rudy above none of
I
them
don't even
niggas.
think he
my
said
nigga,
Tony
I'm putting
Allen.
that nigga
Tony
above
Allen?
Joe Dumars. I'm sorry, bro.
No, no, he didn't say
Wait,
no,
you
no, no,
gotta.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no.
putting
Is
that
he a
nigga
better
above Joe
defender than
Dumars.
Patrick
Because I'm
Ewing?
you.
He might already.
No, yeah, I'm giving him over Pat. I'm
Already.
giving him
I'm
You
over
giving
know,
that
Pat.
nigga
is he?
Yeah,
over
Pat. Yeah, I'm
Joe
giving over
Okay,
Dumars.
Patrick.
hold
It's
on.
not even because
Okay,
of
so
Nick's bias. He's definitely a
no,
better
okay,
defender.
no. I'm just going through a list real quick. So he better than Akeem Olajuwon?
No,
What?
No, hell,
no.
hell
Is he
no.
okay? Okay, is he better than Zoe?
He might be. He might be. He
Mm,
might be. He might be. Yeah.
He might be better than Zoe.
that's an argument.
Might be better.
That's
That's
a
an
good
argument.
argument.
He might be better though.
Fuck.
I don't know. I'm kind of hung up on that. I don't want to go to the next player.
Oh.
I'll give him over Zoe, respectfully, because he got
Yeah. I
KD for a while.
respectfully put him over Lonzo.
Yeah,
The accolades carry. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
The accolades
Mm-hmm.
really just
accolades.
carry
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
so
argument.
you're
The
saying he
accolades definitely
clears
carry.
Zoe? It's not a debate. I think. Come on, man.
No,
He
no,
got.
I don't think he clears though, but I definitely put him over.
Three
I think
DPOY
he got a couple of
fake clears him.
he got a couple of more accolades before he clears his own, bro. I'm just putting you on, bro. Like the only niggas like that won 3 defensive player of the year awards is who? Ben Wallace,
Ben,
the Kembe, him, and what Dwight?
yeah. And,
That's
wait.
that's That's it.
Hakeem ain't won it 3 times. No, he ain't
Nah,
won it three
Akeem. I
times.
think Akeem won it like twice, maybe.
Twice, yeah. He won it as MVP.
I think Hakeem won it twice. Duncan never won it, which is kind of foul to me. I mean, but
Yeah, but we recognize though. We
yeah, we
recognize.
Mm.
recognize Duncan as the top defender. But I mean, in
Yo,
terms of
fellas, hold on. I'm gonna do the I wanted to let y'all know we played Orlando Magic. I'm gonna try to do the pre-cap early. I'll pull up early. I know I'll be pulling up late, but tomorrow I'm gonna pull up early for the pre-cap. We check again, man. I just want to ask the chat to please hit the like button. We shot 2 hours in. Shout out to Leaf. Shout out to LM. Shout out to Easy E. Shout out to Joey BK. Member of the page, man. Member of the channel. Shout out to Jack City. Shout out to Jellio. Shout out to Big Dog Hunting. Two God Go SRK. AWNC Enterprise. And my guy Joey, of course. And shout out to New York Nets in the chat. Heavy. I see you.
that's
You
better
know,
defending.
before we close out though, man, I just wanted to ask just your last take on Kevin Ollie, man. Do y'all think that we could be above 500 towards the end of the season, just in these amount of games he got? You think he could lead us to 500 or more?
What?
I, I,
No. All right, let me be clear. Not 500 the record, the whole record.
I mean, but 500
Just the
in his
right
record.
in his
Because
interim coach.
right now he 1-2. So like, I mean, I get what he's saying. So I mean, oh damn. Oh shit. I don't know, bro. I mean, listen. I think. Listen. All I'm gonna say is I
Dang,
think he's
Claude
still.
Smith.
Claude
I think
Smith
he.
cooked you in there. He said being a
Oh,
top 10 defensive player without helping your team win the chip don't mean shit. Period.
don't. Okay. All right. So, okay. So that's all we got to do for. All right. Bet. Say less. All right. Yeah, you should. You got it.
Claude trying to cook.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no, no, no.
god.
You got to call. No, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Good. I mean, all I'm gonna say is they #1 in the West, man. But I mean, top
Hold on.
defense, whatever. That don't mean nothing.
I see Mr.
But
Facts over feelings showing love. Shout out to Mr. Facts over feelings.
yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out to Mr. Baxter Film.
shout
But
shout to Jason the Kid, man. I see y'all in the chat.
to answer your question, bro. I think my last thing about him, I think he's still learning the players on his team. Just learning the rotations, learning the right rotations, learning the right substitutions, and who should be on the floor at certain times. I think when you have the ability to play a good like 11 12 man roster, because he basically dug on the bench for a lot of players a lot of time and as much time as he could. But he seems like he wants to spread the minutes around in a good way. And some players is going to play a lot of minutes on certain nights. Some players is going to play a little minutes on certain nights. I think that I want to say that's the direction where he's going, but I want to end it by saying, yo, he's learning the players, bro. Like he's learning the rotations, learning what rotations work the most. So that's all you can really ask for right now.
Nah, respectfully. Jason the Kid said, add a better defender and Rudy stole a few deep points from damn man, they not letting this
No,
go,
you
man.
ain't
Yo,
defend.
leave this gonna be
Say AD a better defender and Rudy stole a few D points from him. No, he didn't, bro. Like, he earned those, Jason. Sorry, bro. AD didn't make the certain game incentive, bro. I'm sorry.
listen,
Excuse your language,
Jason
by
the
the way,
Kid
bro.
be
Certain game
debating,
incentive.
man.
Excuse
I
your
would
language,
love
by
to
the way,
see
bro.
I would love to see a Rudy Gobert AD debate, man. I would love to see it. Y'all can do it
I
here.
mean, but like all I said was, by the time his career is over, he may be.
Leaf. I'm with you. Niggas just don't like Rudy Gobert, bro. He one of them
That's all
play.
it is. That's all it is. That's all it is.
So
Ain't
he a
nothing
top.
arguing.
So at the end of his career, he could be a top 10 defender
I think he could be. Yeah,
all time.
yeah. I think he could be. Yeah.
Oh,
After
Jay,
all the
hold
names
on.
we just named out, all time, bro.
I think he could be. Yes.
We don't know, Jay.
What's
Jay,
what's
we
wrong?
don't
What's
know
wrong with
yet,
that?
Jay.
Not even 2010. So top 10, not 2010.
I think he could. Yeah, I think he could be a top 10 all time defender. Just like if we muster in accolades and defensive prowess, bro, like anchoring and like being able to like, cause he playing much better this year, bro. Like this is probably the best that he's played
Almost
defensively.
everybody we could name in the top 10 league have a chip. So all them accolades going to get shitted on with the chip though.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, but we just talking about defense. That's all we're talking about.
All the people that we could name, their defense led to the chip though.
Okay, that's fine, bro. Like, listen, a lot of people that we ain't anchor. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, New York Nets. Wemby is a top 10 defender right now, bro, in the league. Yes, he is. That nigga's a top 10 defender right now, bro. Like, you can't get shit over that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nick Claxton bust his ass, man. Stop it.
Nah, he a top
What?
10. He's probably top
No,
10
Breezy,
defender.
Breezy, that's nasty. No, that was nasty.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
nasty work,
god,
bro.
Bro,
yo.
listen,
Guarantee if
Oh,
they we
even
face
if
them again, if
listen,
Wemby gonna get him that work.
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got no knocks on Wemby. I seen what he doing on the blocks on the side of defense. He's doing his thing, bro. He's a rookie. He's playing great basketball. I got no knocks on him, bro. But he thin, and you can move him around, man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you definitely can. I mean, but I don't know how
Nah,
powerful.
he
I don't know
yeah,
about
but
how
Claxton
Giannis
got
powerful.
his
Giannis
from
tried that. Giannis tried to do that shit to him. He got his shit sent.
Sent.
So I
Get
mean,
up out of here.
I ain't gonna lie. He may be thin, but that don't mean he weak, bro. Like I feel like he in terms of if he. I don't even think he need to get Aki for real.
Nah,
I
he
just
don't.
think he need to.
What the fuck?
I don't think he needs to be
Yo,
that big, bro. Pause.
I don't think.
hold on,
Nah.
hold on.
He said Rudy not
Hold
top 10 all time. Wemby.
He think Wemby got the potential to be a top 10 defender in his career.
wait.
That's fair.
You
Is
think
that
Wemby?
all
Nah,
right,
yeah,
man?
That's
I
a.
think Wemby
Gonna be
I
top 10
won't.
all
I won't
defensive
Potential.
disagree with
guys.
that.
Niggas
I won't
take the
disagree with
whip
that. I
and
think Wemby got the
drive it
potential to
off
be a
the
top 10 defender.
cliff.
Hold on, one mic, y'all. Hold on. Go ahead, Easy. Tell him why you appalled. Easy is
Bro,
appalled at this.
niggas take the whip and drive it off the motherfucking cliff.
What
Why,
happened?
bro?
What
I don't
happened? What
understand
happened?
why niggas like crashing out, bro. So we debating Rudy Gobert, a rookie now. Yeah, he could be top 10. Bro, can we just all right, man? Like, yo, can we just read the signs and just calm down, slow down? We don't have to all because the fucking the meter says 130 doesn't mean we have to go
I
130, bro.
agree. I agree with that. Like, okay, like we see the potential in Wemby, but let him get a first team all defense first. Let him make first team all
Before we
defense, and let
start
him get
dragging.
and let him get a defensive player of the year first before we start glazing this nigga, putting him in the top 10. And you sitting there down to downplay niggas who already done did and have those accolades two, three,
That's
four,
what I'm
five fucking
saying.
times. Like
That's what I'm
really?
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like most, like, come on, bro. Like Rudy in an era where you gotta basically run out to the shooter and basically move out of the paint and rotate. Rudy has done okay. He hasn't been the worst at his size, bro. Like
He
this
But
is
hasn't
then
been the
not.
worst, but I won't argue against. If somebody thought that, I wouldn't argue against it if they thought Wemby could be a top 10 defender all the time. I'm not gonna sit and be like,
I think
nigga, you
Wemby
tripping.
definitely has the
I think
potential,
he can. The nigga alters how niggas go into the paint. Niggas don't even go up when that nigga in the paint. Cause
and,
they already know not to try
and,
that shit.
and he could get out to the perimeter, definitely, bro. I
And
understand
he's
that.
agile. It's not like
Yes.
he's some slow ass nigga. He can cover a
He
lot of
has a lot
space.
of agility, bro. But listen, I want to explain to people that Rudy, bro, has been above average than people think defensively in his career. Like I'm sorry to tell you,
Right.
bro. Go back to them Utah teams, bro. They was top in defense for what reason? Him. This Minnesota team is top defense and
It was
number one in
Donovan.
the West.
It's Donovan Mitchell too. Donovan Mitchell shows how good he is on
Donovan Mitchell would
perimeter
no,
defense.
it
Well, on
wasn't.
whoa,
that Utah
oh
team,
my
On that
fucking
Utah team,
god.
I'm sorry. No, it wasn't.
Oh
on that
Donovan
Utah,
no.
Donovan wasn't even a good defender on that team. I think.
Donovan Mitchell was not a good.
Breezy, not
The second
oh
Breezy, the second best
Jesus.
defender on that team was Royce O'Neal, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah, no, I
at that
wasn't
time.
saying
Yeah,
in Royce O'Neal. I'm not taking it that far, but it was a team thing. It wasn't like he individually stand out like that, bro. On the individual one-on-one defense, bro, I seen him get cooked, bro. He's a
Rudy
good
Go,
defender, bro.
Rudy
He's a good
Gobert anchored
defender.
a lot of defenses, bro. 1-on-1 on defense, bro. He wasn't terrible. He did get scored on and dunked
No,
on
I
a
ain't gonna
couple of
say he was.
times.
He wasn't terrible. No, I'm not. I'm not taking it that far. No, he wasn't.
No, on pick and rolls, bro. Like he was okay, bro. Like listen, the only time he got cooked was in that series against the Clippers when Terrence Mann went off. That was the only time.
I mean, he gonna get cooked, but
He
you
fake
can't
got cooked
deny,
against the Mavs
you
too.
can't deny that
Nah,
Rudy
they
Go.
be
You can't, but you can't deny that Rudy Gobert anchors the defense. He could go anywhere and do that. Like,
Exactly, and he's proven
yeah,
that,
he
bro.
definitely
and he's
yeah.
Bro, did anybody see Minnesota being number one in the West before this year
Hold
happened?
on, hold
Hell
on,
no.
hold on, hold on. Let me ask this question, right? Let me ask this question, right? All right, they got the what? They got the one seed right now, right? So
Yes.
they they get into the playoffs, right? So like the one seed,
Uh
like who the eight seed in the West? Who the eight seed in the
huh.
West?
Lakers.
So if they get into the Lakers, that's nasty. Uh, but if they get into a playoff series with like the Lakers or like the Kings, and it plays out the same way how it plays out with the Clippers or the Mavs. Your your idea of Rudy Gobert doesn't change at all.
It might. I mean, but at the same time, bro, like in terms of his resume, bro, like I think we gotta acknowledge that he's up there, bro. Like not just at his position, bro. Like, but not just in this era, but I think he's up there in terms of the responsibilities that you have to have defensively, bro. Especially when you playing a space and pace, like a team that's like space and pace and trying to bring you out of the paint and everything, and you have to navigate and you have to navigate outside of the paint than you have to do inside of the paint for a bunch of time because that's basically the game today. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it wasn't niggas back then that couldn't do it. Will Chamberlain could have definitely did it easily. Bill Russell, them niggas is athletically sound, bro. Like when we think about them, Elijah Wan, David Robinson, bro. Like when we think of those names, absolutely. But at the same time, there was a lot of centers in the course of history that was not getting out to that 3 point line and not getting on that perimeter. Shaq was easily one of them, bro. Like he used to get picked apart.
But it wasn't necessary all the time. But again, the before, come on, the way they take 3 pointers in the NBA now, it's not fair to say they took that same amount when Shaq was
No,
in
no,
the
no,
league.
I understand that, but the thing is, if we take Shaq how we know him, bro, like we taking Shaq how we know him and putting him in today's game, you think he getting out on that 3 point line and guarding that shit
Oh no,
and
hell no, he not gonna.
switching? Okay then, bro.
nah,
Like
He's
you
hell
could
gonna be
no.
slow as hell getting to that 3 point
Yeah,
line.
bro.
He
You could
not
take
going
the
out there
most.
regardless.
You could take
He's
the
gonna
most
stay in the paint.
athletic version of Shaq that you know. Give me Orlando Shaq in his rookie year. Is he going out there on that 3 point
He
line?
might, he might, he might.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
he gonna
Orlando
get his
Shack
ass.
might. Orlando Shack might.
Orlando, yeah. If you taking Orlando rookie of the year Shaq, bro, like and putting him out on that 3 point line, bro, like the guard, these heavy step back, side step niggas. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, listen, Rudy ain't been that bad, bro. Like, his niggas think he's been, bro.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he bad, but you said top 10. Now that's my
That's
only.
what I'm saying though.
I was
Like,
just
all right,
hesitant right then and there, but you,
I'm
bro,
not
you
saying
don't.
he top, but I'm not saying he top 10 right now. I'm saying by the time his career is over, if he continues on the pace that he's on, I think he could make a conversation would be in the top 10 of all time defenders.
yeah, but
I
at that
honestly think
point
he
though,
can.
Leaf. But at that point though, Leaf, respectfully, at that point we just looking at accolades. So we like an accolade merchant at that point. So like we kind of
Mhm.
eliminate the eye test in a certain degree to just put him in the top 10 because now at that point we have to go to the names. Like, yo, is he a better defender than Jordan?
So we got to go to the tape basically. Like, all right, so okay, let's like. Don't get me
No,
wrong. The
I
names.
get what he's saying, but you still gotta acknowledge it though. Like, okay, yeah, Jordan played a different position, first of all. And for a guard to even be defensive player of the year, you had to be a fucking stud. And it's
Yes.
unordinary for that to happen.
That
So
yeah.
I mean, Jordan's playing in a different era. He's playing guard,
Hmm.
and then the Rudy Gobert's playing in this era, and he's a big man. So it's
Exactly.
kind of like apples and oranges a little
Wait,
bit.
wait, wait, wait. Who that talking? Iceman? Who that? Iceman?
No,
No,
this
no,
is
no. That's
Joey.
Joey. That's Joey.
Joey. All right, Joey. Real quick, Joey. All right, look. let's say at the end of Rudy Gobert career, he got like 5 DPOYs and 8 All NBA defensive team, right?
Right.
Are you gonna make a case he better than Tim Duncan?
No,
I
I
mean,
mean, if you talking about better than him all around, or but better than him defensively?
Defensively.
I can.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
bro,
man.
like
That's
it's. I mean, but just based off the like, it's a lot of things that come into play, bro. Like you asking a 7'1" nigga with knee pads, bro, to like the yo get out there on the perimeter, bro, off the switch. Not
okay.
saying
So
that,
let
not saying
And
that
you were
Tim Duncan
and you
couldn't.
were asking Tim Duncan to guard Shaq.
let me ask you this, easy. So based
I
off
mean, I don't
because
know.
hold on.
Listen,
Let me ask him a question, Lee. Because based off today's NBA, we all agree that you have to be able to guard the perimeter, right? And you're going to get switched off, so you got to hold your weight against smaller, faster players, right? Now, if Tim Duncan was in this era, would he be able to sustain as far as getting switched off on holding his own on the perimeter against the talent in the NBA today? That's what you got to ask yourself.
Young Tim young Tim Duncan could have probably popped out, not as good as like a real like switchable like big, but he could have popped out. But like later on in his career, nah, he not doing that.
I say Tim Duncan from '98 to like '05 could have popped out.
So that's
Yeah,
my thing, though, right? So this leads to
Rudy's
my
31 years old, bro, and he's popping out on the perimeter this year.
but Joey, before you
There's
go on,
footage of
before
him
you
popping
go on,
out on
but
the
but that
perimeter.
but
but
real
that
quick,
that
Joey, before you go
okay, go
on,
ahead.
that time frame that Leaf just gave, that's 10 years. So that would match up to Rudy. If anything, is coming in line because Rudy really got dominant, like he started getting prominent minutes after like his third year. So the time frame is matching up right there.
Yeah,
And
but
that you
what
could make an argument that you could pop out.
yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
go
But
ahead.
the way the NBA was played isn't the same. You know what I'm saying? As far as
No, I agree. I
deep
agree.
how
Yeah,
big
I'm
men are
like,
used
yeah,
defensively.
No,
exactly.
no,
Because
no,
yeah.
but
What we saying is your big man was more stationary back then than he is now.
Exactly.
no, but here one of my things though. Here one of my points though, right? I can't. I mean, he is a great defender, but one of the reasons why I can't put him as a top 10 defender is because of the era that he played in. Now, yes, he's a good rim protector, shot deferrer, shot deterrer, but you are playing in a league right now where it's really guard oriented and fucking chucking up threes. So you need to mold your game into perimeter defense a little. You know, I mean, he's been getting better at it. I'm not going to try to shit on him. He's been getting better at it
Okay.
recently.
Okay.
But if we're
Easy.
gonna put him into, if we're gonna put him in a top 10 position, everybody in the top 10 right there in their era dominated, led to
Okay.
chips, and you
Okay.
had to really nitpick their flaws
Okay. So
defensively.
so let me answer that. I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you, right? So we all agree that the league back then was more physical. You could get away with hand checking. You can get away with a little bit more.
Hmm.
In today's league, they make it harder for a defender to be a defender. So don't you already said it? The league is more pro offense than it is defense. They
Right.
actually in today's NBA, they actually fucking penalize motherfuckers for playing defense. They call the most phantomous calls. You can't touch or breathe on a motherfucker. And if you even look like you touch somebody, they go into the line, even if you don't touch them. So for Rudy Gobert to be dominant defensively in a league the way it's so offensively centric, that speaks volumes, bro. Because the league don't really fuck with defensive players like that. They want everybody scoring 30, 40, 50, 70 fucking points. They penalize defensive players. So for you to be dominant defensively in a offensive power league,
You you
doesn't
got
that
you
speak
gotta
some
have
kind of value?
you gotta be equipped to do it, bro. Like I think defense is more of like height and wingspan, bro. Like because the thing is, the 7 footers, unless you getting attacked constantly, you don't get in foul trouble like that. That's the thing about it. So
Yeah,
so
but
like
we all
listen,
seen it though with certain people. Like, you to be a
you
big
you
man and
know,
you on the island with
yeah, but
SGA. Hold on. You on the island with SGA. You on the island with Ant. You on the island with Booker. You could barely. These guys are already hard to guard, and you can't even fucking breathe on these guys.
Exactly.
They got the fucking greatest whistle ever.
And the thing is, you basically
especially SGA.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Basically, what Joey is saying, bro. Like, you basically got to be Wemby to play defense, like in today's game. Like if you see the way this nigga block shots, he ain't even attempting to foul, nothing, bro. Like, nobody's trying to draw contact on him for real, unless they're his height, unless they're at the center position. The guards are not attacking him straight down the line, drive down the lane like that, because he's gonna block their shots.
Bro, Leaf, he has the length and the agility. He can block a
Yes,
shot in the paint and then go to the 3-point line if
three-point
a
line.
nigga about
Yes,
to shoot.
yes, and
Like
he could
that,
close out. Yeah,
that's unheard of, bro.
that's a 7'4" nigga with that much agility, bro. Like, to be able to roam and yeah, yeah. So
Yeah. The thing is,
the bigs got to roam a whole
Wemby.
lot more than they had to do back then. Bro. Like,
But no, the
definitely.
thing is, Wemby is an anomaly. He's an anomaly.
He is.
He's a fucking unicorn because he's so big, but he covers so much ground, and he's
Exactly.
athletic. So
Yeah.
it you know, he's a cheat code.
If that nigga don't get defensive player of the years in his career, that'd be some
I ain't
crazy
gonna lie,
shit.
that'd be crazy, because he already know how to fit. Like, to me, bro, like, if he's already a top 10 defender in the league today, in today's league, bro, like, to me, his defense of potential could definitely point out top 10 for sure. But in terms of Rudy, who already has a resume, and who already anchored defense, and who is playing his best defense arguably this year at the age of 31, where he's showing on the perimeter, and he's showing more away from the basket, and showing his defensive prowess away from the basket. That is impressive for somebody his size, because he's not as agile, and he doesn't move as well as a Wemby, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello, Claude Smith took it back on y'all. He said Dennis Rodman was an anomaly.
Dennis
That's a
Rodman was
fact.
an anomaly. Yeah, yes, he
That's
was.
true.
That's true. But so is Bobby Jones, and shit. So is Giannis. So is
KD.
so is Scottie Pippen. So is I actually got a list of a whole lot of
I
defenders
think
that I
KD
think
is an anomaly.
KD is definitely an anomaly. But we
He
talking
is
about
too.
in terms of defensive players, bro. Like, listen, a lot of people will tell you, like, Hakeem Olajuwon, Wilt, and Bill Russell, top 3 defenders of all time. A lot of people will tell you that, bro.
Yo,
I
why
don't think
nobody ever say Mutombo though?
Mutombo.
Niggas gonna
I
say
think
Mutombo?
I think Mutombo is definitely top 10 for sure. I'm like,
I think Matumbo's up there. I'm not
and
even gonna lie.
in terms of the versatility, bro, like Bill, to
Top
me,
10.
in terms of the overall versatility, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Hakeem. Hakeem was top 5 in steals and blocks every almost every other year. Like, and I'm pretty sure if Bill Russell and Wilt had their stats counted, bro, like, these niggas would be the all-time leader in rebounds, blocks, steals, all that shit. So like,
Yo,
Yeah, but Leaf, even with that though, people still wouldn't give them the top 2 defender for all time though. So like at that point, we really on the eye test though. So like I can't get off that though. Like, yeah, we could count the
bro,
accolades or
listen.
anything like that, but like there's some people that
To
got more
me, all
accolades
you
than the other
got to
person, and you
me,
gonna put them
like,
over him.
I think
I mean,
Matumbo is second of all time in
I
block
mean,
shots. So,
but here's the thing. To me, bro, like, all you really got to do is look at, like, the way that they moved on the basketball, the way that Bill Russell and Wilt moved on the basketball court, period. And you can see that they was able to, like, maneuver and get out if they need to. The thing is, like you said, the game is played different, bro. Like, in terms of defense, oh, they could definitely play it in today's game easily. There's no point about it. In terms of maneuvering and the way that they moved on the basketball court, we talking about, when we talk about Bill Russell and Wilt, we talking about 2 of the best athletes that have ever played this game. Like, when we talk about Wilt, we talking about one of the best athletes that ever played this game. Like, the only person we put him second to, what, is LeBron?
hold on, y'all. I asked y'all to close out with about Kevin Ollie. I don't know how the hell we started talking about Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert.
I already said what I had to say about Kevin Ollie, bro.
But nah, man. Shout out to the panel, man. It's always good content. You know, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to the chat too, man. Shout out to New York Nets, Jay Hollywood. Shout out to Mr. Facts Over Feelings. First time I seen him. Hopefully you subscribe. Shout out to Jason the Kid. Shout out to Big Priest for pulling up, talking basketball with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Nets fans. We the best fans, man. I'm gonna be back with the pre-cap. That's why I'm kind of closing out now. But again, man, enjoy this first win, man, because you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because this is gonna be a rough. This is gonna be a rough last 20-something games, bro.
We gonna see. We gonna get to the pre-cap early tomorrow. I'm gonna get back with y'all early, man. Yo, y'all have a good night. Peace out.
BROOKLYN Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defending. The Brooklyn Block Party claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shit one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay is just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us in Shamsu, and when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel, and that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel. BROOKLYN